I like them apples, right? A little radish. Nice to see you in the house. Big Joe, Seed. Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining. All right, first thing we're going to do, we're going to go do a little, we're going to put the order. Hey, and let me know what's going on with the music in the background. Can you guys hear me okay? Can you hear the music okay? That's what I'm curious about. Can you hear the music? I want that to be heard. All right, anyway, we're going to go ahead to, we're going to do a little restream, and I'm also going to put this on our YouTube channel. We've got 32 folks. We're going to be part of Battle Break 118. We're breaking, you can see it right in front of you, some 2025 Bo Jackson Battle Arena Alpha Update Collector Booster. Got a nice sealed case right there. We're going to open it up. We're going to pull a box out of that. And that's going to be one of ours. And then we also have, we've got a few more. You can also see, what's that down below? Oh yeah, that's just resting on a case of jumbos. All right, we're gonna go ahead. Let's do the, I can hear you and the music. Awesome. All right. Let me go ahead, and you're gonna be able to see this. I'm gonna post this in the Radish Discord. And again, just getting the order for the pairings, right? Who are you gonna have to beat to advance? Who are you gonna have to beat for your chance of winning a blaster box or the booster box, which goes to the ultimate champion? All right. Actually, you know what? We're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna add it on to Radish Breaks, put it on our Twitter channel, just so we can get a little bit of transparency, which is really important to us. All right, let's see. All right, we should be going live on Twitter. Hey, everybody out there. This is Slappy White with Radish Digital, and this is Radish Break 118. We're breaking 2025 Bo Jackson Battle Arena Alpha Update Collector Booster. So what we're going to do right now is we are going to go ahead and we're going to grab the 32 folks who are going to be battling right now. And let's see how many times the dice roller says we're going to do it. We are going to randomize 5 times. All right, that's not bad. 5 times. And before we go ahead and do it, just so everybody knows, when we randomize this, what we're going to do is it's going to have us 1 through 32. So what's going to happen is 1 through 16 will be in one bracket, 17 through 32 will be in another bracket. 1 and 2 will face each other. 3 and 4 will face each other. 5 and 6 will face each other, and so on. And then what happens is the winner from 1 and 2 will face the winner of 3 and 4, and so forth. All right, if you have any questions, let me know. We're going to go ahead and randomize it 5 times. And of course, hearing the lucky 5 super number, hopefully that's going to be great for us. All right, let's hold on to your hats. There's 1, there's 2, and we've got some folks with multiple breaks. I don't know if they want to play themselves to guarantee they move on, or they'd rather be spread out and then advance on multiple fronts. We're all degens, right? So you want that. All right, final time. Here we go. All right, and that was 5 times. So let me go ahead and I will post this in the break channel in Radish so you guys can see what order that's going to be. And I'm going to get that. Yep. All right, and that is going to end our stream on Twitter. Thanks everybody for watching that. Make sure we get that. And then oh my gosh, this is really bad. 1980s. Let's do. Hold on. Let's do. Yeah, I did like that. 80s disco beat. No. All right, here we go. All right. So the first one that we're going to have, just to let you guys know how it's going to work, is in the first bracket, we are going to have KP Hamilton against Tekka, Beulah against Deadly Ice, Roki against B-Town, Rom against Seton, Jordan against MLB, and Seton against, let's see. Hold on. I got to edit one thing. Get that right. Where are you, Ghetto Ice? Let's see. MLB. All right. So we've got KP Hamilton against Tekka, the first matchup. We've got Beulah against Deadly Ice. We've got Roki against B-Town. Rom against Seton. Jordan against MLB. Seton against B-Town. Oh, wait, I screwed that up. Oh, no, I did. So KP against Tekka, Beulah against Deadly Ice, Roki against B-Town, Rom against Seton, Jordan against MLB, Seton against B-Town, Tech Super against Troy's Card Shack, Yo-Yo against Yo-Yo. So I don't know if that's what you wanted, Yo-Yo, but that's what you're getting. Then we've got Deadly Ice against Yo-Yo in the second bracket, Rom against Hepri, Rody against Gia Unit, Roki against Jordan, and B-Town against Jordan, Paxman against Paxman, Used Car against Rom, and Gen Con against Bastan. I'm betting on Yo-Yo, and that one I am. Hold on, folks. Start right up. Enjoy the music. Oh. All right, now what I need you guys to do for me. I need you guys to tell me. We still haven't hit that bubble gum. I need you guys to tell me which one you want to open up. Because what we're going to do is we still have a pack we opened last night from the bonus packs. That comes from what we gave away to you guys for free last night. So we're going to do the rest of that, but we need another one. We'll go with one of these, and then you guys can decide. Because the way it's going to work out is that we're going to need 128 packs. So what do we have here? We've got 20 packs in this. So we're going to go through all these. Sorry. When we get to the box, that's where you guys are going to decide. All right, right now we've got 60 packs right here. Go ahead and do that. I'm assuming you guys do not want to make this any longer than it's going to be. And so you guys are going to want to not pick it. We're going to randomly assign it. You guys let me know if you say, no, I want to choose which packs I want going into mine, and then we'll do that. All right. Let's see. So the first one we're going to have 16 people. So 64. There's 20, 40. We're going to reach in. And we'll do a random 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, there we go. Now we've got 64. Good with you. Pick as long as they are shuffled. Random is good for me. It's good to shuffle. Yes. We are going to shuffle. In fact, we're going to just dump them out. Appreciate everybody joining us tonight. We're going to shuffle by sliding right off. There you go. All right. So let's see. Let's see. All right. I'm going to take these guys. Boop, 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 boop. Let's go over here. You guys, of course, can see the order that you're in. We'll keep tracking that as well. Thank you for this. Thank you, Seaton. Thank you, everybody, guys. Thanks for supporting it. Like I said, for those who don't know, this is Slappy White with Radish Digital. That's digital with a J, as Yo-Yo would say. And we did hot dog breaks for the alpha. And you know what? We still have alpha product to break, but we kind of stopped because we kept doing hot dogs. And what I didn't like is people get skunked. It was insane. You would do a break and 5 of the hot dogs wouldn't get covered. The funny thing is, I would run through ChatGPT. I'd be like, what are the chances this hot dog will get skunked? What are the chances? Man, even ChatGPT didn't estimate how much hot dogs get skunked. So, you know what? We took our best product, which is our battle break, and we said, you know what? We're going to do this. We're going to do battles, and everybody gets guaranteed packs, and people who move on are going to win stuff. So that's what we're going to do. All right. So we got the pile here. So we're going to go ahead and let's see. The first one, like I said, is going to be KP Hamilton. I'm going to go ahead, put KP right there. And so the format, the way it's going to be, guys, is that we are going to, if folks, basically whoever has the higher power wins card versus card. And what we're going to do is it's just one pack. And so if you beat the other person through one pack, is that then the other person's vanquished. So what they can do, the person who's vanquished, they can have the 3 packs that have not been ripped. I will just send those to you with the 1 pack that was ripped. If you want me to rip them for you, if you've lost and you're moving off the competitors table, I will rip those for you and send them to you ripped, or just send them to you sealed. So that's what folks, just remember that is like, tell me what you want to do. For the people moving on, you'll use your 4 packs to move on to the next round, to the next round, to the next round. All right, let's see. So with that said, let's see. Let's go for. All right, so we got KP Hamilton, like I said, going against Tekka. All right, KP, Tekka, you guys in here? I think I saw Tekka. And what we're going to do is the order. KP is first and Tekka second. So we're going to just stay with that order right there. All right, Tekka, glad you could join us. All right, Tekka, I will say, since you're in here, you get to choose. You have 4 packs here. You want the first, second, third, or fourth. And then KP Hamilton, if you're in here, first, second, third, or fourth. If not, I will always go with the front row first one, guys. All right. Tekka is saying number 3. And if you guys end in a tie, I will rip more packs. And if you advance and you run out of packs, well, I'll probably throw in some packs then. You'll get bonus packs like the time Rhodey just kept crushing it. All right. Big God boxes for us all. Yeah. All right. It doesn't look like KP Hamilton's here. We'll go ahead. We're going to do the first one for him. Oh, wait a second. You know what? Tekka, you're on the right. You are 3. So I am going to, KP Hamilton's not here. So it's okay that we open that for him. So Tekka, I grabbed your 3rd one, unless you want me to go with the first. Stick with 3, Tekka? No, Tekka, put it on you. Come on. Do you want the first one or 3rd one like you asked, or the first one? All right, 3. Yeah, it's hey B-Town. Why don't you maybe try the YouTube feed? at Radish Breaks. If you go into YouTube and you look under Radish Breaks, maybe that won't lag as much for you. All right, we got Tekka on the right, KP Hamilton on the left. See what we got first. We got King Ketchup and Cheddar. Get those out of the way. Appreciate everybody. It'll take me a little second to get going on my speed, but appreciate you guys being here. All right, and there's the final play. All right, we're going to go with the monster card first. Let's see what you got. Remember, KP Hamilton on the left, Tekka on the right. Oh, 125, Donnie Buckets. Tekka picks up the first point. Okay, next card. And of course, those are steel battle foils, both of those. All right. 95 for Gravedigger. He's a new upstate New York guy. KP Hamilton, but Gravedigger's not going to do it for him. Rockstar, another New York player. Of course, that's Down City. And that is Tekka picking up another one. And the next one is 125 for Freak Show, 105 for Mr. Irrelevant. KP Hamilton gets on the board. It's 2-1 Tekka. Next cards. Boom. 100 for Rockstar. 110 for Exterminator. Tekka picks up another point. Next one up. 105 for Librarian. 115 for Cheetah. Oh, it's 3-2. It feels like Tekka's on a roll, but it's only 3-2 and comes down to the final card. Is it going to be tie? Will we have to go to the next one? 110 for Phoenix. 100 for Jambox. Tekka pulls it out. Tekka goes on. Congratulations, Tekka. All right, let's see. Tekka's moving on. All right, the next ones we're going to do are going to be Beulah 25 and Deadly Ice. So, guys, I'm going to put your packs up, and then you're going to tell me which one you want. All right, so hold on. Got to put this with Kevin Hamilton. All right, and then Tekka, going to put your cards with yours. All right, let's see. Let's do a little doop, boop, boop, doop, boop, 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 boop. Shout out to Jorzane. Doesn't have a dog in the fight. Jorzane, did you make the road trip today? Jorzane was thinking about making a long road trip to try to pick up some jumbos. I will say there's a store in my state that's going to have it, but a buddy of mine came down, so I did not. All right, so Beulah, you're on the left. Deadly Ice, you're on the right. Which one would you guys like me to open for you? And let me see. Let's put on. What are we going to do? If only. Let's see. Oh, let's see. Tekka, you're welcome. Yeah, that's awesome. All right, so let's see. Beulah. All right, so Beulah. Hey, Yo-Yo. Nice to see you. Beulah, what did you want to do in terms of which pack? Again, you're going to be on the left side. Let's verify. Yep, you're on the left. Deadly Ice is on the right. So which one would you like me to rip for you? And again, for people who aren't here, don't speak up, I'm going to rip their front pack is what I'm going to do. So Tekka, Beulah, which one would you like me to do? I can do the music for you guys. Neon Unicorn. If people haven't met Nancy Margaret. Yes, Butler. I call you Beulah because it's like the French. You know, I grew up in Vermont area, Canada, so the T is kind of silent. Yes. So Beulah, that's you. Haha. I almost walked off. Yes, Beulah 25. Which one? You're on the left. Pack 1, 2, 3, or 4. And this is your competition. All right. And then right now is that we're going to go. All right, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the one in the back. Go ahead and do that. And Deadly Ice, we're going to do yours in the front. Deadly Ice must be at work. He was here late at night with us. We went till about 2 o'clock. I hopped on the stream with Galileo and listened to him And the Bazooka boys were doing a great job. All right, so no Deadly Ice. Super 4. I know that's what you're hoping for. All right, and then here's Deadly Ice. All right, let's see. Good luck to. Let's see. I do have, you guys can see it in the corner. I do have Discord open, so if you get anything, I might see a message there as well. Trying to keep up on the chat. All right, good luck. Butler 25, Deadly Ice. Butler 25, Deadly Ice. Here we go. Is that we're going to get the hot dogs out of the way, and let's see who's going to win. Dr. Furter, Susie Sauce. I feel like Susie Sauce did a lot of wins. Of course, there are your plays. That's insane. Look at that. Matching plays. Not matching plays there. All right, here we go. Butler on the left, Deadly on the right, and the first card, and the banger card is both silver battle foils, both bangers. But Butler 25 taking this with the 130 to the 110 for the librarian. Congratulations for the opening win. All right, let me make it. And that, what a great way to start out. I know we like to lead up, but it's such an easy way to break these. I like starting out with the banger card too, and that's awesome. Both packs having bangers. Of course, Butler, the only one coming away with the point. And the next one is 95 for Gravedigger, 90 for Alien. Butler picking up an early 2-0 lead. You know what's crazy? Tekka was running away too, but then all of a sudden KP Hamilton came back. Let's see what the next one. Does Deadly Ice have anything left in him? 130 for Malone's to 115 for a McArmy knife. All right, so that's Deadly. He's coming up with a point. All right, next one up. What's it going to be? 110s. 110. So what we do with that, we give each person a point. That's how we do it in the battle breaks. So that is going to be 3-2 for Butler over Deadly Ice. Got 2 more cards. So what's he can guarantee at least a tie. Well, no, he guarantees a victory if he wins this one for Butler. Good luck, Butler. Good luck, Deadly. 105s, ties. Oh my gosh. All right, now this is what's going to happen. We're going to have to go another pack if Deadly wins this, and otherwise Butler wins this. All right, next one. And if it's a tie, Butler wins it. Next card. 110s. We go to the next one. Oh my gosh. So these guys have, let's see. All right, so Butler, which one do you want to rip? We'll call it 1, 2, 3. And then I'll go with the front one for Deadly. Well, so Butler is that we were doing oh yeah, sorry, you did. You won. Sorry. You did. Oh, Butler, thank you so much. I got so caught up in the last 2 cards which were tied. You did win. You won 4, or you won 3, 5 to 4, because ties do count. People get that? Oh my god, guys. Sorry about that. Is that only in new math would you not win that one? Sorry, I got caught up in all the ties. You're scaring me. All right. It's Teddy, think of recount. Oh my god. All right, let's get this put away first. Let's get this over to Beulah. And let's see, coming up next. And let me get that silver battle foil sleeves first. So it's going to be Roki and B-Town. Roki's going to be on the left, and B-Town's going to be on the right. And of course, Butler, you did hit this guy last night. That was a nice one. All right, let's see where we got. Oh my gosh. You guys were complimenting me on my math, and then my math didn't math. That was embarrassing, guys. I got so excited by the ties. All right, I was excited to go on to a second pack. I actually wanted to go to another one. All right, let's see. Hopefully, used car, by the way, he's working right now. Hopefully, he can tell us which pack he wants. All right, Next ones we've got Roki and B-Town. So Roki's going to be on the left, B-Town's on the right. So let's see. B-Town. Let's see. Which one do you want? You're going to be on the right. Let's do some math. Old man. Oh my God, you see it. You guys don't understand. Like math and numbers are like one of my pride. So, all right. Anyway, 2. So B-Town, you're over here, and Roki, are you on here? Let's see. All right, you're gonna 2. Let me make sure. Asking him if he's in the whatnot. Let's see. All right, Babuza, hey, thanks for joining us. All right, looks like Roki's not here right now, so we're going to go with the one in the front. This is Radish Battle Break 118. It's guaranteed 4 packs. We rip the first pack. If you win more rounds within the pack, more power wins, then you move on to the next round. So one person, the one person who wins the bracket, 16-person bracket, they get a blaster box as soon as they come from the factory. The ultimate winner will also get a booster box. So right now we've got B-Town. This is the one he picked out. He's going to be going against Roki, and unless Roki hops on in the next second, we're just going to give him the first pack. That's what we're doing with folks who aren't here. Thanks everybody for joining. It's been a great 12 hours or 24 hours now with Hobby Club, with Bazooka, with Giant Crusher. Hopefully you guys caught a little bit of what we did last night. Yes, we went a little bit late. I feel bad for the people who had to work. Went from 12 to 2. All right, and what do we got for hot dogs? Hot dogs? We got Hot Chalk Hank for Roki, Rollerboard Rob. Plays. Roki on the left, B-Town on the right. All right, here we go. Good luck. Let's have a banger in this in the bonus slot. Come on. B-Town on the right, Roki on the left. B-Town needs one. I don't think he got a banger last night, so let's get a banger now. Steel Battle Foil, but he gets the point. That's the key thing. 110, 105. He's juicing. All right. Let's see. Juice is getting that 1 point. Let's see. All right. Let's do a little Central Park now. No, let's do something that goes a little bit longer. Like a little 5 minutes. All right. B-Town's like, let's go to the next card. I want to build that lead. 110 for Voltage. 95. He said, Leviathan, you're a little baby, man. And you're not going to beat me. So that is B-Town. He is up to 2. To 0 for Roki. Come on, Roki. Let's make it interesting. I want everyone to win, but I'd love a tie. 135 for Malone's. 125 for Shy Step. 2 beautiful cards, but the Merlomes is going to take it. Oh, running out of hope here. It's like Roki needs a hit here. He needs a hit. 100 to 110. The juice. B-Town is still juicing. 4. He's up 4. He's run away with it. Next card is going to be Voltage. So cheated with the 115. Roki gets on the board with a point here. It's not going to be enough. Next card. It's going to be 105. Aeronaut takes it over the 100. Mic'd up. So that is a 5 to 1 winner. Wow. All right. Next up is going to be Rom and Seaton. Rom's going to be on the left. Seaton's going to be on the right. So you can start thinking about what you're going to do. All right. Let me get this. All right, guys, hold on 1 second. Let me notate that B-Town is moving on. All right, next 4 packs. Let's go. For folks who didn't know, we did hit a super last night, a super 1 of 1. It went to Tech Super. It was one of the free packs that we gave you guys for signing up early for this. Really appreciate you guys. Definitely hits a lot of great cards. Ripped a box for someone, and they ended up hitting a fire trap. Love that thing. All right, so we've got Rom on the left. We've got Seaton on the right. All right, so Seaton says, Rom says pack 3. Let's see. I got an orange. Tech's got a super. Yeah, I don't have it here right now. I should show it. He ended up getting the Boomer non-auto. All right, let's see. All right, and so Seaton, you want pack 1, right? Pack 1 right over here. No, you did not get an orange, Seaton, but it's somebody we ripped a box for last night. They did. Tech Super equals Tech Super. That's awesome. All right, so Seaton, this is the one you want, the one that was first in the front, right? When you said 1. I know you guys are responding to a lot of stuff. Okay, perfect. All right. Rom on the left. Rom, who was staying awake, unlike Seaton, could stay awake last night. Was up very late. Good luck, guys. I hope you guys tie and you go through my entire supply of cards. All right. Woo. Don't slide away. All right. I love this mat, by the way. I love this mat. I got this at the Winter Brawl in South Carolina. All right. Good luck to Rom on the left, Seaton on the right. See what we got right now. Worst Wayne and Frank. You're the worst, Wayne. All right. What do we got for plays? Here we go. Here's the banger card. What's it going to be? Silver Battle Foil and a Rad. Nice. So Artillery Rad and Attack. Silver Battle Foil. So Silver Battle Foil for Seaton, and he takes the point, but Rom can't be too unhappy picking up a Sartillery Rad. All right, so that's going to be, let's see, 1 point for Seaton. Good job picking those packs, gentlemen. All right, next card. 125 for Freak Show. Not enough, Seaton. 135 Midas. Finally, we have a battle where the competitors are worthy of each other. Next card, tied at 1, each with a banger card. 125 for Jaybird, 105 Librarian. Seaton pulls ahead 2-1. Next card. This is close. This is a deciding. If Rom can pull it back right here. Oh, this feels like a much thicker card, by the way. Feels weird. 120 is thicker because it's juiced. Man, I'll tell you what, when you get this card, Rom, you should see it just feels like a thicker cut. Look at this. That's actually pretty bad. See the damage? I mean, it's just a paper steel, so it's okay, Seaton, but look at the damage on that. That's probably the most dinged up card I think I've seen. All right, 120 for Lightning Rod. That gets Rom the point. So we're now tied at 2. Coming down to our final 2 cards. Boom! 115 for McArmy Knife, 95 for Not So Bigsy this time. Seaton takes the point. So now we're down to 3-2. We all know what's going on here. We know. Rom needs his point. He needs his point to force another one. Boom! 120 Freak Show! 100 Mr. Irrelevant. And that means we're going to the next pack. Hey, everybody, let's tie Seaton. Of course you want it. That way you guys can see what you're going to hit. Yeah, Rom is saying he's dead today. He stayed up so late. I was up till 3 o'clock organizing some stuff and listening to Bazooka. It was awesome. All right, let's see which packs that you guys want. Rom, again, you are on the left. Seaton, you're on the right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Which one for the tiebreaker? All right. Ooh, these guys are going opposite. Rom's going front. Seaton's going back. All right. Right now, tied at 3 apiece. No ties on that one either. I don't know if that was the first time we didn't have any ties. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Happy early Independence Day. Hope you have a great celebration. All right, here we go. It's kind of interesting music, huh? That's what you get at Pixabay. Happy 4th. That's right. Bratwurst and Becky Burdog. So Bratwurst representing the ROM. Becky Burdog representing Seton. Let's see your heroes. This one is Seton. Ooh. From Seton. Oh, 25. That's a low number. 67. All right, here we go. Here's the banger card. You guys had a banger last time? What about this time? Will you guys have a banger? Who will take the point? And by the way, this goes the whole pack. It's not the next one breaks it. We break the whole pack. So you add on all these points. Here we go. 135 for Merloms to 130 minus. You know what? I know these guys are inanimate, but I love the fact that they're competitors enough that they're like, I'm not going to let you beat me. I'm not going to let you beat me. And they're like, oh, you did beat me just by 5. So Rom jumps ahead 4-3. Next card. Here we go. 125 for Ram to 100 over Foxhole. And that is going to be Rom. Rom taking a strong early lead. Seton really needs to come back here. What's he got up his sleeve? A 90. Sprinkler only came in with 100, but unfortunately, Seton coming in with only a 90. Next card up. Boom! 125 Jaybird, 100 for Rockstar. Seton, unfortunately, I think that the numbers, the math don't math at this point. 115 Cheetah to 90 for Barnacle. That gives you a point right there. And then the final card, 100 for your jam box to 125 for Rom. So Rom, just, of course, that was 2 packs, but Rom ending up with 3, 6, 8 points to 4 for your Seton. So Rom is going to end up moving on to the next one. So thank you both. Congratulations to Rom. All right, the next two that are coming up are Jordan and MLB. So Jordan and MLB, if you guys are in here, yep, you do have another Seton. Is that Jordan and MLB, which pack do you want? 1 through 4, front to back. All right, that's good. You're in here. All right, let me take care of this first. Let me get Rom's packed out of the way. Game over. Thank you so much for playing my game. Hold on, guys. I'm coming back to you. Let's take a look. These are some of the hits that Rom hit last night. All right, let's get you Seton out of the way. All right, now the next ones. Let's go. Tell me if the music's not loud enough. I feel like when I listened to the replay on YouTube, I did check it out to hear the audio was. I don't think I could hear the music, but I changed microphones today in the setting. So hopefully you guys can hear it just fine. I do need to get a mixing board because I'll tell you what, music makes all the difference in the world. All right. So coming up right now, guys, we've got Jordan on the left, MLB on the right. Can't even hear it. That's so much. Do you guys hear it now? Butler. All right. So we've got MLB, who wants number 2. And let's see. Yeah, 2 versus 2. Did Jordan say second 2? Yep. Wowzer. That was a cheater pack, Rom. Sorry, guys. Just going through and looking, catching up on all the notes. All right. Welcome to Radish Battle Break. Faintly. Holy cow, dude. Wait, hold on. Is it louder now? Wow. It must do something because I have the music blasting, at least for me. All right. Well, if you guys can't really hear, sounds like a music box. It is not. All right. So we've got Jordan on the left. We've got MLB on the right. Second pack. Hey, Dynamic. When doing Radish Battle Break 118, folks are competing to win a couple blaster boxes and a booster box. Jordan is competing right now, and Jordan, if you didn't know, he scored probably one of the best scores of Rip Day. He ended up getting a hobby and a jumbo for like $725. Just insane. Jordan, congratulations. I don't think anyone's going to be able to compare to that. So, all right. First of all, we got Matty Matador against Sammy Sausage. So again, Jordan on the left, MLB on the right. For your plays, let's see. That's MLB. Jordan. MLB. Jordan. That's a limited play number. MLB. Let's see. There's MLB. Jordan. Oh, 39 Jordan. That's a good one. All right, here we go. Here's your banger card, gentlemen. Good luck. Good luck to both of you. May they both be bangers and high power numbers. Oh, Jordan taking home Mr. Irrelevant. He ends up with the silver battle foil, 105. But the Chosen Ice battle foil at 135 is actually going to take the point. So MLB taking a point. MLB has pretty good locks. He's a battle break champion. All right, next card. Will Jordan come back and tie it up? 120 cruise missile to 90 for Jordan. He gets the D hop. That's 2-0 for MLB. All right, let's see. I'm glad it looks like Jordan is glad he got the silver battle foil. Next card, Jordan needs a strong, powerful one here. The odds say he's going to get it. 130 for Merlomes to 95. Breeze is exactly right. Not a strong wind at all. Jordan picking up the points. That's 2-1 for MLB. Next card. 110 for Exterminator. 85 for Researcher. Guess what, folks? We have what you never hear in baseball, but you hear in soccer all the time. That's right. We've got a tie. 2-2. But it's not a tie for long. Well, I guess it could have been 130 Labas, 105 Librarian. This is not the washed out Labas. So that is a point going to MLB. All right. Jordan needs us to force the second pack. Here we go. MLB takes this if he can tie or win this wild card. 105 for Sabotage, 85 for Alien. So Jordan takes it. We go to a second pack. They are tied right now. All right, let's see, guys. What do you want? We've got 3 packs. Which one? Jordan and MLB. Let me know which one you want. All right. MLB is saying 1. And let's see. Jordan is saying 3. All right. Let's see. 4-way tie. Let's go. All right. Let's see. All right. And so far, moving on to the next round is that we have Tekka, we've got B-Town, and then we've got Rom. All right. Now we've got Jordan ripping on the left, battling in the left. And again, all cards in this pack are will be counted as points. So it's not just the first card. So maybe I'll do that next time. It's just we'll use the first card, and that will be it. So we'll show you obviously the whole pack, but maybe we'll stop there. All right. Let's see. All right, here we go. Let's see what they're getting for dogs. Stever Stan, Scotty Skates. And then we have MLB, who has a 78, 84 for Jordan, 74 for MLB, 79 for Jordan, 97 for MLB, 99 for Jordan. Here we go. Here are the banger cards. They're tied at 3. Who's going to take the lead? Boom! Oh! We have a gum! We have a gum! Oh! It's Artillery 140. And a Mr. Relevant, Brad. Ooh, let's get those in. All right, guys, the point is going to MLB. You know what? I got to believe MLB would be okay if he doesn't advance and he takes home that gum. Purdy again for the loss. That's right, Jordan. All right, the next card, the point's going to. It's going to Jordan with the Snow Bear. These guys are inseparable. Tied at 4 each, but not for long because somebody's going to take the lead and it's going to be. It's going to be both of them, Aeronaut and Voltage. Football versus baseball. That's the other thing is we should do it in a tie. I think baseball should always win. All right, next one up. These guys are tied at 5. 5 to 5 minutes. 125 for MLB with a warp and 95 with a foxhole. So that is MLB. Next card. Come on, Jordan needs it to keep. Tie it back up. 95. Polka dot. He does it with a polka dot. 95. He goes and ties it. Folks, this might be the only time tonight that someone's going to tie with a 95. All right, guys. We are now tied at 6 each. Are we going to go to another pack, a third pack? Or will one person take it here? We could tie. Boom! 125 for MLB to 120 for Shy Step. Oh my gosh. Just miss it. MLB takes it by 5 points. Well, 5 power points on the final card. MLB actually gets 7 to the 6. Wow. Good battle, guys. Let's see. And here's Jordan. Thank you, Jordan. Thank you, MLB. We've got Seton versus V-Town coming up. You guys get ready. Let me know which card you want. Let's see. All right, our next competitors are coming up. Man, I wish this music. I gotta invest. I gotta get so you guys can hear the music when I do, because the silence doesn't kill me. All right, let's see. So, like I said, we've got Seton on the left, B Town on the right. Tekka, let's see, B Town. So Tekka, by the way, and B Town are going to face off against each other. Rom and MLB are going to face off against each other. And now we've got Seton and B Town to see who's going to advance. All right. I have a soundboard I'm going to send to you. That's awesome. Let's see. Seton is going to do, Seton's on the left. He's going to do number one. One for me as well for B Town. My son has a recorder I can send. That's awesome. Hey, PC Cards, nice to see you. All right. So these gents are going with the pack in the front. All right. Gonna do that. Let's see. Spent a little day down at the water, live in the Ocean State, Rhode Island for 2 years. Live on an island. It's not a small island. It's got 3 towns. Nice thing is we're 2 minutes. Oh, well, that was a giveaway. And live on an island. So I like to swim every single day. I probably swim twice a day in the summer just to get away from the heat. Oh, darn it. But I had to show you both cards to make it even. Hey, thanks, Seton. I appreciate it. All right. All right, Seton on the left, B-Town on the right. We got Twirly Girl against Pickle Pete. Seton, from now on, you'll be known as Twirly Girl. And B-Town, you'll be known as Pickle Pete. All right. This is B-Town's play. Oh, 38, low number. 94 for Seton. 67, not low. And then Seton gets, no, 88. All right, last play. 95 for B-Town. 65 for Seton. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here's the banger spot. Seton on the left, B-Town on the right. Boom! Oh! 135 War God Ice! Miami Vice! Congratulations, B-Town. Let me just get this sleeve, guys. So let's take a look at this card. So Seton, overshadowed, is this Silver Battle Foil Lawman. So you did get a banger in your banger slot, but of course everybody loves the new Miami Vice look. And the 135 is going to take for B-Town. He gets 0.1. You know, Tekka, you were saying Miami Ice is everybody's favorite. The one you looked at for me last night, the Fire Tracks, that might, something about it I just find compelling. All right, next one up. B-Town with the early 1-0 lead. Seton looking to come back. Whiplash Jackson. Jackson wants to whiplash. Back into tie. 135 for Midas. He did it. That's what you do, Seton, to keep it close. Next card up. Who's going to take the lead? 120 for Shy Step. 90 for Lawman. Seton taking the point. 2-1 Seton over B-Town. Next card. Boom! 115 for Unibrow. 105 for Sabotage. That is a 3-1 lead now for B-Town. I mean, for Seton. Seton with a commanding 3-1 lead. B-Town needing this card. This is his hope. He's got to run it now. 2 to tie. He needs this. So B-Town's on the right. Boom! That is Seton taking the point on the left. Next card. Boom! 100 for Mic'd Up to 95 for Polka Dot. So actually, Seton with 4 with a 5-1 win. But of course, B Town getting the Miami Ice card. So a little bit of a win there. And of course, still has his cards. All right. Or his packs. All right. Hold on a second, gents. Let me get it out. All right, guys. Let's see. Let's see. All right. Let's see. Next up, we've got Tex Hooper against Troy's Card Shacks. So, you guys tell me. Let's see. Three. Let's see. 4. So, we're going to have Tex Hooper on the left. 2, 3, 4. Troy's Card Shack on the right. Mix from. You missed burning a good mix from Napster. All right. So, let's see. Tex Hooper, are you there? Let's see. Tex Hooper or Troy's Card Shack. Let's see. And I saw Troy online. Oh. Don't answer. All right, perfect. Let's get the music and we're going to choose one for each of these guys if they. All right. I don't see them in there. Appreciate everybody who's joining us right now. This is Slappy White with Radish Digital. That's digital with a J. You can find us at radishdigital.com. We're doing Radish Battle Break 118. And we did some bonus packs for people last night. Tex is up. Yeah, I know. Tex is up, but he hasn't said what he wants. So right now we got Tex Hooper and Troy Card Shack. Tex is on the left. Troy is on the right. You want to know which pack? I'll just let folks know. And if otherwise, we're going to go with a front pack for each. For folks who don't know, everybody who bought by midnight Eastern last night, we gave you a free pack just for signing up early. We wanted to rip. We wanted to do some ripping. And we had a lot of great hits, including a 1-of-1 super. Non-auto, Boomer Esiason. So, all right, looks like neither Tex or Troy is here. We're going to go with the first pack for each. All right. And by the way, guys, when we're all done and everybody else wants to go off, I can go back and I can rip your packs for you if you'd like me to do that. So, or I just plan on sending them sealed to you. All right. So we've got Tex Hooper on the left, and we've got Troy on the right. Oh, Tex just showed up. All right, Tex. All right. First of all, Tex is going to be represented by Scotty Skates, and Sherlock is going to represent Troy's Card Shack. All right. Let's see. Troy gets a 84, 93 for Tex, 77 for Troy, 87 for Tex. Final play. 95 for Troy. 51. There's a limited play number. 51 for Tex. All right, got Tex on the left, Troy on the right. Let's see the banger. Oh, this one feels a little thick. Feels a little thick. All right, what's it going to be? Boom! 120. So we've got the steel battle foil lightning rod for Tex for the 95 ice battle foil Leviathan for Troy's. Tex takes the point. You know, we were in Mad Giants. When we were in Mad Giant stream yesterday, I told them, I'm like, all right, next one up. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on. So Tex on the left, Troy on the right. Boom. 100 for Sprinkler. Again, I told you. Who was it? Was it who won with a 95 earlier? Last time you were going to see that. They won with 100. That might be the second lowest we see. So Tex with another point. So he's up 2-0. Music is down. We're going to turn on a little sunshine now. All right, Troy, you need to get off the mat. Get off the mat, Troy. Get off. Boom. 115 for Troy at the Bomber to 90 for D-Hop. That is Troy taking that point. At this point, guys, Tech Super doesn't need to win this round. He has a super he already got out of this break. All right, next one up. It's 2-1 Tech Super and 115 for Tech Super. Unibrow, 95 for Foxhole. Boom. Tech Super has a 3-1 lead. Troy is on the mat. He needs to win this one. What's it going to be? Is he going to 95? No, McArmy knife, 115 to 95. Tex Hooper is going to take this one. He's now built up a 4-1 lead over Troy in the final one. 120 for merry-go-round, 100 for Mr. Irrelevant. So, too little, too late. Final score, 4-2 for Tex Hooper. And Tex Hooper, Mr. I won 1-of-1 Super Non-Auto, is moving on, folks. We're about to go on to Yo-Yo. I'm not sure if Yo-Yo's out there, but you're going to tell me which packs you want. Hold on, let me get this over to Tech Super. Tell me you guys can't hear that. What about if I put it right there? That's just, it doesn't make sense. Let's see, Troy. Oh, and this was Troy's free hit last night. Troy ended up getting that out of his free pack. All right, now we're down to Yo-Yo and Yo-Yo. Yo-Yo's getting what's left. That's all the packs that are left, my friend. All right, Yo-Yo in here? Let's see, let me go back. Hey, Troy, glad you could join. Sorry you didn't get to see your battle. Sorry also that you lost to Tex. After Tex, I don't play favorites, but after Tex got the 1-of-1, I gladly would have loved to see you take that, move on. 2 from the front. So, Yo-Yo, you mean you want the 2 in the front on either side? Or the second one back from the front for both? He hit Troy. He hit the Boomer, Esiason, 1-of-1 non-auto. Oh yeah, it looks like somebody put that in there. Yeah, congratulations, Troy. Troy's card check. Of course, hitting the Malik Neighbors pink X. So, Yo-Yo, just say yes. These are the ones you want. The 2 from the front. Okay, perfect. Yo-Yo's excited because he goes ahead no matter what. Again, guys, talking about Troy's card checks, I met Troy at the Winter Brawl. Super nice guy, and he has his shack in Virginia. He's on Facebook. He does a lot of. If you're a Facebooker, is that you definitely want to hook up with Troy's card shack. He always has something going on Facebook. He also has incredible luck. So, all right, let's see. And Yo-Yo, I'm telling you that you're gonna win. All right. Yo-Yo's battlers are Maddie Matador, Brenda Bunsen. I'm betting Maddie Matador wins. What's he going to get for plays? 99? 87. All right, let's see. 94. 78. No low numbers there. What about this one? 43. Hey, you got a 43? Wait, is that 97? Yep, 97. All right, here we go, Yo-Yo. This is going to be for your banger card. Let's see. It would be great to finish off this round of 16 with a nice banger card. Boom! 110. Yo-yo on the left with the fire battle foil taking it. $135 chosen over the 110 lieutenant. Couple of nice ice right there, filling out his ice. And that is 2-0 for good yo-yo, nothing for bad yo-yo. Oh, an evil yo-yo. See that card number 5, the 135 Bison. You know, figures that bad yo-yo would have to use a devil horn to win a point. So that is now 2 for good yo-yo, 1 for bad yo-yo. Boom! 120 for good yo-yo, 110. Nope, looks like those cards. Oh, I never noticed that. Like that green on that. That's nice. All right, 3-1. Good yo-yo over bad yo-yo. Next card. 105. He takes a point. Bad yo-yo's taking a point with bad one. The next one. Boom. 110 to 120. Oh my god, we would have had to go to a second pack if bad yo-yo tied it up, but good yo-yo comes through with Ram and takes it 4-2. All right, let's see. Good yo-yo. All right, hold on, guys. Hold on, yo-yo. All right, guys, we're moving on to the next bracket. We will not complete the first bracket because we're going to let the other people go. Everybody who's joining in and watching, we want them to be able to see how they're doing in the battle break. So we'll go back and do the second round, but we're going to do each bracket first round first. All right, so the next one we have up is we've got Deadly Ice and Yo-Yo. So, boom, 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 boom. Deadly Ice and Yo-Yo. So first thing we've got to do, we're out of packs. So let's open it up. So out of that last case, sealed case of out of that last case of boosters, we ended up with we got our bubble gum, which was expected, but we also got the super. All right, everybody in there, I want you to tell me. Actually, all right, right now. So we have to take three of these sixes. So tell me which 3 of the 6. The first one. Tell me the first box. Shout it out. What's the first box you want me to rip open? Let's see. MLB said 6. He was first. And then Rom said 2. He was next. And then Garner's Plus said 4. All right. So there we go. So you guys have. Let's see. You guys have MLB and Roms and Garner's Plus. Well, thank. Let's see. C9. Yeah, I went to the shattering. Everyone needs to join. That is awesome. 3 always. Oh my god, you guys. All right, I'll tell you what. If you guys, we've got 2 people came in with 3. So I'll tell you what. If I see 5 people say 3 right now, we'll vote one of the other ones off the island. 3's in the middle right here. I'll keep it there. 1, 2, 3. That's 3 people or 4. One more per. Wait, no, Whiplash. You did it twice. All right, so let's see. If 2 more people say 3, we'll rotate it out. That's 4. 5. We got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So now the next one is, guys. Okay, 3 stays. But now you guys have to, and I'm shuffling these up so you don't know which one it is. All right. Which one do we take out, guys? 1, 2, or 3? Which one do you want to remove? Ah, it's 2. Second one is gone. Bum, 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 bum. All right, we've got 16 people in Radish Battle Break 118. And by the way, we will go back and to that first bracket. We'll do the second round once we're done here. But we are doing, what are we doing? Radish Battle Break 118. 16 people per bracket. Person who comes out of every bracket gets a blaster box. And that is shipped once we get them. That's still at the factory. And then, of course, the 2 winners of the bracket will meet. And the winner will get a booster box. All right, let's see. I'll go ahead and I'll just put those over there, guys. All right, and then remember what I said before. We got to get to 60 packs. 3 boxes times 20 is 60. Then we're going to throw in 4 more. Well, here. Let's see. I'll do 1. I'll do 2, 3, 4. All right. So we'll go ahead. All right, guys. Let's see. We've got, like I said, Deadly Ice and Yo-Yo. And just to let you know, in the first round, in the first bracket, I should say. Let's see. We have Butler 25 against Tekka, B Town against Rom, MLB against Seaton, and Tex Hooper against Yo-Yo. That is going to be for the Centuries. All right, so starting out this time, we've got Deadly Ice on the left, and we've got Yo-Yo on the right. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Could you guys hear the music any better? I put it like right next to the speaker. Oh my gosh. Your arm is freaking me out. What's freaking you out about it? Did you tape the Bodex? Nope, I stuck a pin right in the middle of it. Text here, please, if my turn. All right, we'll let you know, Butler. Hey, Matt John, good to see you. Nothing ripped yet. Hey, Cursive. Yeah, we ripped some stuff right now. Hey, Cursive, I left you a voicemail. I'm pretty sure it was you. So if you could check your voicemail. Let's see. What are your nuts? What are your nuts? Picking 3, nothing ripped. Let's see. All right. The value here is ridiculous. Appreciate you, Seaton, saying that. Looks like you use packing tape to stick it up there like a complete monster. Oh, I'm going to tell you about that cork board in a second. All right. Anyway, I need Deadly Ice and Yo-Yo to tell me what they want. Yo-Yo, you're in here. Yo-Yo, you're on the right. Which pack? All right, which bet? Otherwise, number 1. 2 from the back. That's number 3. You son of a. All right, you have to make everything difficult. This is the one you want. All right. We'll give Deadly Ice 15 seconds. All right, let's see. Bump, 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 bump. Oh, guys, guess what I just saw? They just posted at 6:36. I don't know if you saw it. Philly boxes shipped. Happy 4th of July. Think of the Super Bowl on the sweltering hot summer day. You're getting your Super Bowl boxes. Congratulations. Yeah. Seaton, that's good. We actually can talk to. I just checked and I don't see any tracking information. All right, Tekka. It's like they said it's shipping. So, all right. So I don't see. All right. Actually, you want to know? Deadly said random. So everybody in here, first person to respond. Which one on Deadly should we do? First, second, 1, 2, 3, 4. First person to respond. Yeah, see, I know you probably posted about the Philly boxes. I was getting ready for this break, so my apologies. By the way, for the folks who didn't see it again, underneath here, that's our case of jumbos. That's what I'm using as my platform. It's nice there. Yes, Kursev, we're going to be pushing hard on that. We'll probably incentivize it too. So I'll follow up with that later. Thank you so much for your understanding about that. I apologize about that. All right, anybody, let's see. Yo-Yo said, oh, no. Hey, somebody call out a number for Deadly for here. Anyone, just 1, 2, 3, or 4. Come on, people. I know there's a lot of people in the audience too. B-Town, thanks for ending our long national suffering. All right, here we go. Got Deadly Ice on the left. Of course, Yo-Yo's already advanced in one bracket. He would love to advance in another bracket. Yo-Yo is a scraper, a fighter. Well, not a scraper, a scrapper. He's a scrapper. He's a fighter. He wants to win in both brackets. He won't be happy with anything less. That's what's made him the American success story that he is. All right, who's going to be playing for Deadly Ice, Willie B, and Dirty Water Dan? I couldn't think of a better hot dog to represent Yo-Yo. All right, what we got? Let's see. Yo-Yo's getting a 72. Deadly Ice, 78. 67 for Yo-Yo. 72. Last play for Yo-Yo. 3! Ha-ha! Nice job, Yo-Yo. We hit actually a 3 last night. $95 for Deadly Ice. Ice Cream Bubble Gum. Yeah, I don't think so. All right, here goes the banger spot. Here goes the banger spot. We're entering bracket 2. Who's going to be the first entrant in bracket 2? Round 2? Boom! 130 for Yo-Yo, but Deadly Ice taking the Librarian. Blizzard Battle Foil. Right. Oh, wow. Look at that artwork. Yo-Yo, be honest. Would you rather have the Blizzard Battle Foil or the points? I'm curious which you would rather have. The points. Wow, look at Yo-Yo. He is bloodthirsty. All right. Well, you get the points. All right, next one up. Yo-Yo with a 1-0 lead with that 130 warp and the Fire Battle Foil. Next card. 125 Ram to 115 Phoenix. So Deadly comes right back, takes a point. Of course, Deadly did not advance on the last bracket. Next one, tied at 1. Boom! 130 for Yo-Yo. It's Legend sending him a little love with his 130 J-Jets. That is 2-1 Yo-Yo over Deadly. Next one, 130 Bison for Yo-Yo. 125 Mustang, and Deadly Ice doesn't advance? Doesn't get a point at me? Oh my gosh. 3-1. This is the moment of truth for Deadly. He needs his point. He needs his point. He needs his point. Boom! 130 for Yo-Yo. Yo-Yo is moving on to 90 for Gravedigger. Oh, Deadly. All right, next one. Final one. 90. I said that was the last time you'd see somebody win a point with a 90. I was wrong. Joey Votto returns from the grave to get a 90. Final score 4-2. Yo-yo. He now has a shot to face himself in the championship and actually win 2 blasters while he's in it. All right, Rom's up next, and Heffrey. Heffrey, I'm not sure you're in. You are. And by the way, if anybody's not in the Radish Digital Discord, I hope you'll join us there. So again, not only does Yo-Yo advance, but also picking up this nice play number 3 card. All right, let's see who we got next. So Rom and Heffrey. Yes, Tekka, you have to see my arms. I'm doing this because I'm keeping all the packs up here. I was thinking about that afterwards. Dude, 120 or 64 packs is a lot. I don't want them falling off, but that's the best way. Stick it up there and you got to see my arms. All right. Did we win by advancing? I can't remember. So, Seaton, you did. So here's what's going to happen. The people in round 1, so Tekka and Butler 35, they're going to face each other in round 2. We're going to use the rest of your packs. If we run out of your packs, we'll give you more packs. But that's why you have 4 packs, so you can keep ripping on each round. So Butler and Tekka face off in bracket 1. B-Town and Rom face off. MLB and U Seaton face off. Tex Hooper and Yo-Yo face off. And they'll keep going down round by round until there's one left. Now in this bracket, this is a new bracket. Yo-Yo has punched his ticket over Deadly Eyes. Now we've got Rom and Heffrey. So Rom just has to tell me he's on the left. Which pack does he want? And then Heffrey, if he's in here, he's got to tell me. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what we have. Let's see. Hey, Rom says 3. Rom has a cheerleader in here. So we have Gamer Plus in there. Let's see. Heffrey. Hey, which pack do you want, Heffrey? Is that so on the right, it's pack 1, 2, 3, 4. You pick for me, Slappy. You're lucky. Oh my gosh. Talk about putting, well, 4 is my lucky number, and Big Rob has some incredible luck. So I'll go with that. All right. All right, here we go. So Rom and Heffrey. Good luck to both of you. And of course, Rom already in. So Yo-Yo in both brackets. Rom in bracket already qualified in bracket 1. Rom hoping to qualify in bracket 2 as well. I feel like we're going to hit a really good card soon. All right, let's see. Who's going to represent who? So we've got Rom represented by Scotty Skates. And then Bratwurst representing Heffrey. All right, let's see what we got. So Heffrey, 72. Rom, 75. Just getting started in life. 65. Get your AARP, folks. 66. And then Heffrey, final card, 34. There's a limited play half. Nice. And 94 for Rom. All right, here we go. Here are your banger cards. Get ready, folks. This is where it begins. 1 point per round by power. Winner advances to round 2. Here we go. This is Radish Break 118 Battle Break. Boom! Oh! Woo! Oh my gosh! check this out. Well, I'm going to give love for a second. The Barnacle Glow. Look at that. 135, a glow, a banger card. And that one is going to Rom. But of course, that's not the one that everybody's looking at. 170 power. Look at that. Hex, 7 of 10. And of course, Heffrey, a huge NBA fan. So I gotta believe. I don't know, Heff. I don't know. I mean, I don't think you can hate Tim Hardaway, do you? All right, let's see. That was a amazing card, Hef, to hit. All right, so Hef takes the early lead. Again, Rom with a great card, but the 170 obviously just juice. Every play for the Nuggets for like 3 minutes. Hey, Rob, come on. That was both of us. 4's my lucky number. That's why I went with you. All right, here we go. Rom looking to get off the mat. He's envious of that card. Right now, Heffrey would be excited if he didn't move on. He's greedy. He wants to move on. But this is where Rom's saying, you know what? I want my due. And he 130 tied. And that is a Mustang. That is Heffrey's boy, but that one's going to Rom, the card. But they each get a point. So now it's 2-1 for Heffrey. All right, next one up. Next card. Boom! 110 Exterminator Snow Bear. Oh my gosh, they each get a point. All right, next one up. Let's go. Down to the final 3 cards. It's 3-2 for Heffrey. Boom! 130s. Are you kidding me? Both chosen steals. That's insane. These guys, oh, right now, Heffrey has the lead, but they've been just tying, and then they get the exact same card, 4-3. All right, here we go. Next card is boom! 105. 105 beats the lowly Torque 85. So that is Heffrey picking up a point. That is 5-3. So that means, unfortunately for Rom, he will not be. Oh, look at this, guys. 130 each, exact same card. That's insane. Unfortunately for Rom, too little, too late. We end up being 6-4. So Heffrey never lost a point in that. I think that's the first time that's happened. Never lost a point. 6-4. So Heffrey's going to move on. In this one, Rom, thank you so much. I appreciate you, Rom, being here last night and then also today. And then Heffrey, congratulations. You got that banger card and you're going to be moving on. So the next 2 are going to be Rhodey and Gia Unit. So Rhodey and Gia Unit. Let's see. Gia Unit, you are up next. All right, let me get these out of here for these guys. I actually like the packaging on the Alpha update better than the Alpha. I don't know, something about the black and the gold. Good job, Block Packs. Nice job. All right, next up, let's see, Rhodey and Gia Unit. Rhodey, you're going to be on the left, Gia Unit, you're on the right. Geo Unit here. So Geo Unit, you're going to tell me pack 1, 2, 3, 4. So front to back, 1, 2, 3, 4. Which one do you want to do? Let's see. Captain Frederick, thanks for joining. I called it first, Big Rob. Slappy, do you take tips? Thanks for that pick. Oh, no, not necessary. Hey, thank you. That's a good point, Hep, though. I appreciate you guys being here. Love this format. I realize not everybody's going to get a banger, but I love the fact that you guys are doing this. I'm glad everybody's going to get cards, and we have hit between last night here. All right, so let's see. GA Unit is going to be number 1. So that's what we're going to do for Rody as well, since he is not here. Let's see. GA Unit's going to be on the right. Give Rody a chance to get in here. Hey, Tex, if you're still here, you could message him. Let him know while I'm opening up. He's got about 10 seconds to change the course of history. I would let Rob pick another one because it's gone to his head and he thinks he's like, this Fengali. But then I'm afraid other people like Gia Unit would be mad at me because they'd be like, why are you letting Rob do all these picks? Because he can pick a winner. But maybe what we do is let everybody choose whether they want Big Rob to pick for them. All right, enough about that. Let's see. Let's go ahead. This is Radish Community Battle Break 118. Ripping the booster from the Bo Jackson Alpha update. It's a mouthful. It's like that's why I like looking at it's the 2025 Bo Jackson Battle Arena Alpha Update Collector Booster Radish Battle Break 118. That's right. Texted him. Tex is texting. That's right. Hey, Porglet. Nice to have you here. Let's see what we're going to be doing on the battle. So, again, Rody is going to be on your left. Geo Unit's on your right. We're in the second bracket of 16. First bracket's already decided. Tekka, Butte, Butler 35, B-Town, Rom, MLB, Seaton, Tech Super, Yo-Yo in the first one. Yo-Yo and Heffrey are in the second one. We're going to move on to the second round in a second. Let's see what we got going right here. Who's going to represent? We've got Willie B. If I think of Rody, I think of a wily, kind of a sneaky guy. That is exactly him. Dirty Water Dan, when you're thinking about Geo Unit, you're thinking about a person who could just get the job done. Doesn't matter how dirty it is. 73 for Geo Unit, 82 for Rody. High number there. High number there. We'll all be in our 70s one day, hopefully. 97. So no low numbers there. Here goes the banger. Ready, guys? Rody on your left, Geo Unit on your right. Good luck, guys. Boom! Oh! Geo Unit takes a point, but Rody gets a sweet-looking Blizzard Gravedigger. Wow. All right, so that point to Geo Unit. I know what Rody would want. Actually, I don't know what Rody would want. All right, next card up. Geo Unit with a 1-0 lead. Here we go. Next card. Boom! 130 for Harpoon. Rody comes right back, ties it up. Tied at 1. Next card. Boom! 100. Mike Dub takes it. Mike Dub takes it over Breeze. 100-95. That's a quick 2-1 lead. 2 points swing over to 2 points quickly for Rody. All right, next one. Geo Unit doesn't want to let this get away. He really wants to score one here. 130 Bison. I don't know, Geo Unit, if you saw that 125 Mustang and you're like, uh-oh. And then you looked over and you're like, because sometimes my hand drifts off and you're like, how much is Bison? I can't remember. How much is Bison? Ah! And you're like, okay, it's 130. Thank God. Tied up at 2. Next one up. What's it going to be? Tied at 2. 2 cards to go. Boom! 130 for Geo Unit to 90. And the best part is, he's a Padres fan, Rody. So the fact that you used an X pod that he hates incredibly, the fact that you used it to score a point just makes him all the more sour. It's 3-2 for Geo Unit. Rody needs this. Can't tie, can't lose. He needs to win. Just force a second pack. Of course, Rody in that one Hobby Club break just kept forcing pack after pack because he kept tying. But this time, a 90! He takes it! Joey Botto! Guys, I can't believe Joey Botto Rhodey's going to go to bed tonight, and when he's saying, now I lay me down to sleep, I pray the Lord to thank Joey Botto for scooping that out for me. Gia Unit's going to go to bed and say, Lord, why did you create Joey Botto? All right, we're moving on to the next one. We're going to go to the first pack for Tex if he's not, or Rhodey if he's not here. Gia Unit, you let me know when they're right. Botto definitely underrated. Okay, Midwestern boy. Come on, Slappy, one more. Sorry, great. Now I let Gia Unit down. We'll go middle this time, since Gia Unit. All right, Rhodey's got a second. I mean, I like Joey Botto, but I feel like he definitely hung on a little bit longer than he should have. You know, he hung on longer than he should have. He wasn't Don Mattingly. He wasn't Derek Jeter. He was kind of like Roger Clemens, sticking on a little bit too much. All right, and then Rhodey's not here. We'll go with the first one. All right, here we go, guys. Who are you going to be represented by? Steamer stand for Rhodey. That's kind of his personality, you know? He's a family man. Instead of barbecuing, he just hangs around the steamer. And then Frank, that's going to represent Gia Unit. All right, what do we got for points? Gia Unit with 97, 92. Gia Unit, 97, 83, 69, 65. No low plays. Here we go. Let's get the banger. Where's the banger? Tied at 3. Second back, go! The Grave Digger Silver Battle Foil is the banger card, but the 125 merry-go-round. And again, Rhodey's this Padres guy. You're using a current pod to just crush him. Way to go, Gia Unit. Just stick it to him while his face is in the mud. All right, so that is now 4 points to 3. Let's see. Next card up. Gia Unit going to expand on his lead, and Rhodey tie it. 135 for Loans beats the 130 Jaybird. That's unbelievable. I told you, Rhodey loves going pack app. He cost Hobby Club so many packs when he kept forcing it to go longer and longer. All right, these guys are tied at 4. What are we going to do? Boom! Tied at 5. Next card. Boom! 100 Rockstar. That's right, Rhodey. It takes a Yankee to give you a lead. That's right. So now we're up to 6-5 for Rhodey. Gia Unit needs this. Gia Unit's here. Rhodey's not even here. It's disrespectful. Gia Unit says, give me a win. 125 over to 115. Harpoon. That's right. He's like, and that cheetah's like, I've got a harpoon in my side. I can't do anything. That's right, cheetah. You're dead. Boom. 6-6. For all the marbles is right. Hey, D-Shot doing Radish Battle Break 118. We've got Rhodey and Gia Unit going against each other. They're tied. This is going to decide who moves on to the second round. 100 Jam Boxer Rhodey. Oh, Gia Unit. Oh. Gia Unit, I thank you for being here and being engaged and active, unlike the guy who's not, and he's moving on. Oh, R.I.P. Gia Unit. Hey, thank you so much. All right, so let's see. Let's get these Rhodey cards out of the way. And again, in that, Rhodey with a Silver Battle Foil, the Blizzard, thank you so much, Gia Unit. Thank you, Rhodey. I appreciate you guys. And of course, last night, Gia Unit, you did pick up, which is this awesome Warp Silver Battle Foil. Yeah. All right, next ones we have up, guys, is we have Roki and Jordan. Jordan, you still there? All right, let me get your packs up for you. All right, Roki's on the left. Jordan, you're on the right. Let's see if I can. By the way, Major Rob, Big Rob, see the pin up in the top? It's in the plastic bag and it's taped there. So it is not being touched. All right, Jordan, which one you want? Which pack? You're on the right. Appreciate everybody joining us. Slappy White, Radish Digital. That's digital with a J. You can find out more about us at radishdigital.com. We'll be breaking some jumbos, some hobbies, more boosters. Always guaranteed packs. We're not doing anything where you get skunked. Let's see. Jordan wants the one in the back. Number 4. He's remembering what Big Rob did. All right, and so let's see. Roki, we're going to go with the first one for you. All right. Here you go, Roki. Good luck to Roki and Jordan. All right. All right. And Roki will be represented by Rollerboard Rob and Brawler for Jordan. All right. Jordan gets a 96, 98 for Roki, 91, 94, 34. Jordan, I think that, did you get a 34? No, you got like a 3, right? You got a low number play. 47. 2 low plays right there. All right, here we go. Hey, Ryan, thanks for joining us. Here we go. This is Radish Battle Break 118. We've got Roki on the left going against Jordan on the right. Roki, 0070. Here you go. Bang! 85. Wow, Roki taking a hit on that. Jordan winning with 100. Steel Jambox Battle Foil. Wowzer. All right. That is Jordan taking a point. All right, next one up. Here we go. Boom! 110 voltage over the 105 Rockstar. Second point for Jordan. And of course, Jordan did not advance in the first round, so he's looking to advance here. Next card. Boom! 135 chosen over the 105 Jambox. So right now, he just needs one more point, Jordan, to be guaranteed a spot in the second round for the second bracket. Boom! 110. They're tied, but that tie, that gives him 4 points. So that means there's no way that Roki's going to be able to catch up. So 105s. So that is going to be 5-2. And then the final card is 105s. Look at exact same card. That's insane how many times that's happened. So Jordan goes wire to wire, never loses a point, takes 6 points. Roki gets 3, and Jordan is moving on to the second round. So congratulations, Jordan. Is that, let's see. All right, here we go. Let me go ahead and get. All right, the next people are going to be. It's going to be B-Town and Jordan. All right, we've got We've got B-Town on the left and Jordan on the right. B-Town on the left, Jordan on the right. So B-Town, tell me which one you want. And Jordan, you tell me which one you want. All right, 2 for both of you guys. All right. Thanks for making it easy, gents. All right, good luck to both of you guys. Jordan, of course, just qualifying. He's in the bracket. He wants to have 2 entries in the second round. All right, B-Town on the left, Jordan on the right. B-Town will be represented by Bratwurst, goes with B. And then Pickle Pete's going to be Jordan. And Jordan's picking up 77. Of course, Jordan winning with the right-hand side last round. There's Jordan. There's B-Town. There's Jordan. There's a low number, 56. Congratulations, B-Town. All right, here we go. Let's get the banger card. B-Town. B-Town on the left, Jordan on the right. Boom! Oh! Tell me, B-Town, who had the Miami Ice the first time going around? Who had that? Look at that. And you get the point. How many times have we seen this? Where you get the banger card and you don't get the point. Trying to think of who won that last time. All right, B-Town taking a point. I mean, yeah, B-Town taking the point over Jordan. All right, next card. Miami Hype is right. All right, 1-0 B-Town over Jordan. 125 Shy Step. 1-1. B-Town on the left, Jordan on the right, and of course B-Town not advanced yet. So he has not punched his ticket. Jordan has. They both with multiple entries. Boom! 100 for Sprinkler over 85 D-Hop. So that is another point for Jordan. So that's 2-1. 2-1 for Jordan. So right now is that B-Town needs to come back. He needs to win this round. Boom! 125 Jaber to 95 over the Tombstone. So right now, what's going to have to happen is that B-Town is in trouble. He needs to win the next 2 to move on. He needs to win the next 2 to move on to a second pack. Does he have it in him? 120 Freak Show over 90. At least he lives another day. It's 3-2. And of course, he started out with that Miami Ice card. So that gave him his first point. Now it's 3-2 in the final card. If it's a tie, Jordan moves on. If Jordan wins, he moves on to round 2. B-Town needs to win outright to force pack 2. 125 for Jordan and 95 for B-Town. Jordan moves on and secures both of the last 2 spots. That's crazy. Jordan is moving on. B-Town, thank you so much. I'm glad that you have the parting gift of the unripped packs, but also your Miami Ice. Such a beautiful card. All right, guys, hold on. We got another one coming up right now. All right, next up, we're almost done here. We've got Paxman. Paxman, I don't know if you're watching. It probably doesn't matter because you advance no matter what. You get the packs no matter what. All right, Paxman, don't know if you're in the audience. Pretend that's still a hope. I'm still in the. Oh, B Town, are you still in the top bracket? Oh yeah, you are B Town. Sorry, I did. Sorry, trying to do too much. Let's see. Which pack? All right, let's see. All right, folks, thanks for joining us. Slappy White with Radish Digital. That's digital with a J. We're doing Radish Battle Break 118. Winner's going to take home a booster box from Alpha Update. We've got blaster boxes that are going to be going to the bracket winners. Right now, I need Paxman to tell me, I won. Seaton, you're in the bracket. You're going to move on to round 2. So you won what you were doing before. So you move on to round 2. All right. Anyway, well, yeah. All right. So let's see. Paxman. We'll just go with the first. Let's see. It's Paxman against Paxman. Not sure which one you wanted to see. All right, here we go. Paxman is in no matter what. And then we've got used car sales. Let's see, used car. I don't think you're in here, but you're about to come up. Let's see. Let me know if you're in here. All right, let's go. Dr. Furter, Matty Matador. Let's see. 87. I know everybody goes over the plays quick, but I love seeing those short run, those limited edition plays. Wow, 2 100s. 47. There's a low one. All right, here we go. Hold on. We're going to do it different. Just to get. They're the bangers. Look at that. 85 Alien Steel. That was your banger card right there. The 125 takes it. So bad Paxman takes a point. The bad one's always on the right. 135 for a bad Paxman. So that's 2 for bad Paxman. 110 to 105. 3 for bad Paxman. 110, good Paxman. Takes a point. He needs the next 2. 105, good Paxman. 120, woo! For a second there, this is the last time Yo-Yo faced himself. I thought we were going to have to go to a second pack on that. I mean, technically, I would. It's not really fair to those guys just because they're facing each other. All right. So bad Paxman moves on. All right. Used car sales and ROM are coming up next. All right, hold on, guys, and I'll get that up for you. Let's see. Paxman. Of course, Paxman hit that last night. Love that, the new Halo. And then good Paxman hit this. All right, let's see. Almost at the end. We've got 2 more to go. So let's see. Used car sales. You're going to be on the left, and from front to back, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and Rom, you're on the right. So you guys tell me what you'd like. This is the Radish Battle Break 118. People are battling to win a booster box. All right, let's see. So Rom wants 1. Used car wants 2. And then Gen Con and Bastodon are up next. I don't think you guys are in here right now. Gen Con, Bastodon, if you're in here, let me know. All right, thanks, guys. Here we go. All right. On the left, we have used car. On the right, we have Rom. And Coney Carl. We haven't seen a Coney Carl, I don't think. will battle for used car, and then Sammy Sausage for Rom. All right, here we go. Let's see this first play. This is going to be Rom on the right. No low number plays. Oh, both 68s though. All right, here we go. Here's the banger card. Who's going to win the first point? What are they going to get for their banger? Boom! Woohoo! Researcher Rad. That's right. It's a low point total, but check it out. Why is that special? Rookie inspired. Look at that. And you know what's crazy? Almost took with the Rad, but this is a silver battle foil. So guess what? Silver battle foil. Taking it. And that is used car taking the point. Let me just get it nice and sleeved up for you. Congratulations, used car. Tough luck. Rom. All right, let's see what we got for the next one. Here we go. Boom. 135s. Minus versus War God. You know, I have not seen a Gavler. I don't think I've seen. So Rom with 1 point, used car with 2. You tie, you each get a point. Boom. 120 shy step to 105 sabotage. That is used car. So used car is now up to 3 points to 1 point for Rom. So Rom needs these cards. So he needs to win this one, Rom. Good luck, Rom. Boom! 95 to 115. Tom Stone not going to do it. 115, used car, moving on. Let's see, next one, 115 T grade to 95, Andrew McCutcheon. Another point for used car. And the final one, 120 Ram to 100 mic'd up. Not going to do it for Rom. Rom picking up 2 points to 5 points for used car. So used car moving on. And let's see, that's going to do it for that round. Thank you so much, Rom, and used car. And so Rom, of course, in the upper bracket, but did not qualify in the lower bracket. And then, let's see. And then we finally have the last one. We have Gen Con and Bastodon. All right, let's see. Let's get used car. Hold on, guys. We're going to start that last one. Let's see. Used car. Just about to start with that last one. Get you, Rom, and your packs that you haven't ripped yet. All right, guys. Let's see. Should have 8 packs up here. Let's see. All right, and we're gonna have Gen Con on the left, and we're gonna have Bastaton on the right. All right, Gen Con, you here? Bastaton, you here? Best for last. That's right. All right, I assume that's you, Bastaton. All right, let's see. Let's go. Appreciate you guys joining. All right, let's go. So, Bastodon, which pack do you want to do? Which is you're going to be on, you're on the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 is the front, 4th is the back. Gen Con, you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Go with the first. So let me know. 2. All right, Bastodon says 2. All right, we'll go with Jen. She's going to go with 1. All right. Good luck. Jen says 2. Okay. Oh, wait. Con Jen. Oh, no. That's right. Hey, Bastodon. Yeah, Jen, I forgot you have a weird name over here. Dude, should you really have a name that says Con Man? Tried to figure it out. Shape up. Yeah. Dude, I've never seen your name in whatnot. Hey, Bastaton, which one would you like? Is that you have packs 1, 2, 3, 4. So which one would you like to battle with? We just ripped the 1 pack. If you win, you move on. If you lose, you take your remaining packs and go home. And if you tie, we rip another pack. All right. So what would you like to do, Bastodon? Let's see. I'm not sure if you can hear me. What's the smart choice? Big Rob, if you're still listening, tell him which pack he should pick. So earlier, Big Rob said number 4 for Heffrey, and he ended up hitting a 7 of 10 Hardaway. So the smart choice, let's see, if Big Rob's not here, he went with number 4. So I would say that would be the smart choice. But you got your choice. So let me know what you'd like. Then we'll rip. You guys are the final ones. Hey, Kalunin, thanks for joining. 4 it is. Oh, not a fan of this, though. Then I have the responsibility. All right. Good luck, Jen. Good luck, Bastodon. Appreciate you guys being here. This is the last person to make it into the second bracket. The first bracket's already been decided. All right, here we go. What is so Jen's gonna twirly girl. Wouldn't it like when I think of Gen Con, this is how I imagine her. Twirly, twirlaloo, twirla la 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 la. And then Laura Leagues. Oh, it's all female battle. Actually, Bastodon, I just assumed you were a man, but maybe you're not. All right, let's see what we got for plays. We got Gen Con on the left, Bastodon on the right. Bastodon, play 80, nothing special there. 88, Bastodon, 71, not a limited. Number 80, not limited. Let's see, final one, 97, final one, 99. No limited plays there. All right, here we go, guys. This is your banger card. Get ready. Get ready. Here we go. Boom! 115. Annie gets the banger card, getting the Blizzard Fire. Dude, the Blizzard Fire Bomber. Check that out. Jen with a 110 Snow Bear Fire Battle Foil. That is Bastodon, who says, I don't know what I'm doing picking up point. Now, what's really hard is if Jen loses, I get put on her list, and I'm not excited about that. And if Bastodon loses, I'm responsible since I picked it for him. So not excited about that at all. All right, next card. Boom. 120 Cheetah gets beat. Are you kidding me? A 135 LaBosse. Jen is on the board, 1 point each. Next card up. Boom. 110 Voltage. Rockstar, my butt, says Bastodon. That's another point for Jen. 2-1. She's taking the lead. Boom! 125 Harpoon over the Tombstone. Tied 2 each. Next one up. 90. Are you kidding me, Bastodon? A Gravedigger 90? You get beat by a Big Z 95. That's insane. It's 3-2. Bastodon cannot tie. He can't lose it. He needs to take this point to force the second pack. Good luck, Bastodon. Good luck! 120 for Gen Con. Oh, Bastodon gets the lawman. Gen Con ends up taking it 4-2. She moves on to the next one. The good news is, well, the good news is I hope there's an auto Bastodon in the other one for you. That's what I'm really hoping for, that you get it. Gen Con Bastodon, thank you guys so much. All right, guys. Now we're going to move on to the second pack. Let me just put this stuff away for the competitors. All right, guys. Coming up now, we've got in bracket 1, we're going to have Tekka and Butler are going up next. Right up, let me just get the checker first. All right, Tekka and Butler. Tekka, you're on the left. Butler, you're on the right. Tell me which one you want to battle with. We are now in round 2. Let's see. Look, read. T's are silent. Oh, read. Yeah, Beulah. T's are silent. But why are you saying Creed? Like I was saying that Beulah 25, right? I think you were saying I wasn't saying it right. I do want to get your name right. All right, so Tekka, Beulah, but I said Beulah before. All right, Tekka. Let's see, Tekka's on the left. So you want pack 3, the one at the top. All right, and then Beulah. Which one are you taking? Hey, Bubblegum King joined. Hey, thanks for joining in for a little bit right now. And then let's see, Beulah, we just need to know which one you are. This is Slappy White with Radish Digital. We're in round 2 of Radish Battle Break 118. Moving on with the 16 people who moved on. Tekka, Beulah, B-Town, Rum, MLB, Seaton, Tech Super, Yo-Yo, Heffrey, Rody, Jordan, Paxman, Used Car Sales, and Gen Con. All right, let's see. Super 3. All right, you're going with the one in the back as well. Of course, these folks move on. They want that chance. You win your bracket, guaranteed to get a blaster box once they get here from the factory. The ultimate winner wins a booster box. So congratulations to the person who's going to win that. Let's see. All right, we've got Tekka on the left, Beulah on the right. Tekka on the left, Beulah on the right. By the way, Bubblegum King. It's like, you guys do a great job. That bazooka stream last night was awesome. I got done here about 2, and I had to go to bed, but I couldn't shut it off. Love listening to it. All right, here we go. Who's going to represent Tekka? King Ketchup, and Bratwurst is going to represent Beulah. All right, here we go for the plays. Let's see if we get anything good. 48. Hey, there's a limited play number. That's a good way to start out for Beulah. And Beulah also picking up a 72. 71. Look at those guys. Is it going to be that close all time? 70, 72, 71, 70. That was insane. And then a 99. All right, nothing, no banger there. All right, here we go. We're going with the banger card first. This is round 2. Good luck, guys. What are you going to have for your banger card? We've got Tech on left, Beulah on the right. Boom! 130 Ram. Check it out. Check out that glow, that blizzard. But it doesn't take a point because Jaybird Ice is 130. Oh my gosh. A point each. So one of these guys just wants to move on to the 3rd round. But guess what? You guys each get a point. Next card. Tied at 1. Boom! 130s are both. Johnny Buckets and Harpoon. Both ice. Oh my gosh. If you're Beulah and Tekka, like right now, you're like, can't I just get a break, man? All right, next one. Who's going to take a lead? Tied at 2 each. Boom! 120 Tigra. Miguel Cabrera says, don't put me in the Hall of Fame yet. Don't put me there. I'm back. I'm ferocious. I'm on fire. He will maul Jambox. He says, baseball? Baseball rules over basketball. Take that. And Beulah taking a point. So Beulah up over Tekka. 3-2. Next one. Let's go. Boom! 125s. Are you kidding me? Harpoon and Jaybird. Another Jaybird. So that each gets a point. So we've got, again, this is, now we're getting down to the crunch, right? You guys are getting close to winning that blaster box. So you really want to win. 4 points for Beulah, 3 points for Tekka. So Tekka, you cannot lose this. You can't lose this one. You can't, you can tie. You can tie, but you can't lose. So Tekka on the left is looking to win to stay in it. Boom! 125s, another Jaybird and a warp. All right, it's going to come down to this. Right now, we've got, it's 5-4. So Tekka needs to win this to force them to go to the next pack. Good luck, Tekka. Good luck, Beulah. If it's a tie or Beulah on the right takes the higher power. He advances to round 3. Boom! 115 to 90. The lawman lets him down, Tekka. I'm so sorry. Bueller with a point. Bueller wins. Bueller moving on. Bueller moving on. All right, guys. And next coming up is B-Town and Rom. Congratulations, Tekka. Bueller, thank you so much for playing. B-Town and Rom, you guys are going to be up right next, but hold on one second. All right, let's see. Next up from B-Town and Rom. B-Town's over here on the left, and we're going to have Rom on the right. All right. Of course, Rom's down to 2 packs because he needed that extra win last time. All right, so we've got B-Town on the left, Rom on the right. So B-Town, tell me which one you want, Rom. 1 or 2? And then, of course, B-Town, 1, 2, or 3. Let's see. Pack 3 for me. And then Rom is saying pack 1 for me. All right. So we got 8 people left in the bracket. After this, there'll be 4 people left. Thanks for playing, guys. I will. I'll be honest. I moved my setup. You might notice that stone foundation in the background. That is, I live in a town in New England that the compact was formed in 1638. That's right. My town is almost 400 years old. And that is a stone foundation. I moved my breaking down to the basement. Believe it or not, that's the best place. I dehumidify this basement the hell out of it. This is but I also keep everything upstairs in another dehumidified room. But better setup, more space. I can scream. Be honest, the screaming upstairs. This is not the biggest house, and my screaming for the big hits, not it's a little bit too loud. All right, B-Town and Rom, good luck. B-Town going to be represented by Maddie Matador. We've got Steamer Stan representing Rom. All right, let's take a look. Rom getting a 86. You're kidding me. 86. Brothers and hey, they each get an 86. And what is the name of the play? We're brothers in arms. We both got an 86 plate. I love you. I love you. I don't want to win. I don't want to win either. You can win. No. Somebody has to be a winner. All right, let's see what else we got for plays besides the 86. There's an 82. 79. Any low number plays? Hope everybody's been enjoying all the streams. Mad Giant, Bazooka Vault. 50. There's a low number play. That one's for B-Town. Hobby Club, they're just going their usual guerrilla self. And of course, Bazooka Vault has one coming up. I was glad to get in on Mad Giants one last night. All right, here we go. B-Town and Rom. Now it's on. It's like this is gonna be the money shot. Here goes the bagger card. Who's gonna take the early lead? Boom! Oh, look at that! 130s each, 1 point. But the War God! Oh my gosh! Look at that mixtape. Woo! I gotta get it on. Hold on. I want to touch it. I want to turn it like a mixtape. Like ready? Here we go. Mixtape. Hold on. Let me go ahead and remember that. Remember that. If you're of a certain age, you guys remember that. Look at that. Mixtape 456. War God. I do like the font that they used for that. So the important thing here for both B-Town and Rom is that they each get a point. So it's just like last time. Remember when it started out and oh my gosh, they just went 1 for 1, 1 for 1. So let's see what's going to happen with the next card. Tied at 130 each. Boom, next card. 135 Bison to 115 Exterminator. Exterminate this. You're gone. That's what Bison says. So that is Rom picking up a second point. So 2-1 over B-Town. Next card. Boom! 110 Aeronaut to 85 Torque. Oh my gosh. I think it's 3-1 now for Rom. I think about being in B-Town shoes when I watch Hobby Club when they did that battle break, and I'm like, oh my gosh, can I just get a card with some decent power? B-Town really needs this to survive. Boom! 120 Bayou to 95 Tombstone. And it looks like Rom is going to be the one moving on. B-Town. 120 Shy Step to 95. That's your second point. And the final card is 120 Ram over 95 Clutch. So it's 5-2. So that is going to be Rom moving on. B-Town, thank you so much, Rom. Congratulations on moving on. Well, let me put this down. That. Hold on, we're going with the next one. All right, next up, guys, we've got MLB and Seton. And for folks who didn't know, is that MLB hit this one. There was our gum, baby. He hit that. All right, and then Seton. All right, Seton, go ahead and tell me whether you want pack 1, 2, or 3. One's in the front, 2's in the middle, 3's in the back. And then MLB, pack 1 or 2. Let me know. All right. Seton's taking 1 or 2. Yep, we got you. So Seton, you're on the right, so you want pack 1, right? Got you there. All right, guys. Thanks for everybody being here at Slappy White with Radish Digital. That's digital with a J. And so MLB is not here right now. Oh, he's gonna say 2. So he did number 2. Oh, nice. Tex Hoopers. I wonder if he ended up getting that. He's putting a Barry Sanders metallic battle foil. He's posting. For folks who don't know, is like Radish Digital is back up with another 1-of-1 tracker. You want to head to radishdigital.com/alpha update bow club. radishdigital.com/alpha update bow club. And so it's a little bit different format. It's filterable. So it's going to be a little bit easier for you guys to navigate. I'm going to probably go back and I will tweak the old one as well. All right, MLB on the left, and we've got Seton on the right. Good luck, everybody, on that. Let me see. I get Escape from New York. Let's listen to this track. It's a great movie. All right. MLB is going to be represented by Willie B. Willie B. Both. Oh my God. Is it going to be that kind of battle? So let's see. Seton with a 91. 87. Brothers from Another Mother. 84. 46. There's a low number play, MLB. 67. And a final card. 65. Not a low number. All right, here we go. Here is the banger card. MLB on the left, Seton on the right. Good luck, guys. Boom! 110 takes it for Snow Bear, but of course, Seton picking up the silver battle foil. There's artillery. So Seton getting the card, the rare parallel, but is that MLB picking, and MLB is, I'm telling you, dude, he gets so much luck. I would not want to face him in those battle breaks. I think he's won twice. All right, so 1 point to MLB. All right, next card. Seaton wants to have win. On the right, 135. Look at that, 130 for Mustang. MLB could not win. War Gods, smash, smash. So that is going to be 1-1. MLB and Seaton. All right, next card up, tied at 1. Boom! 120s. The Ram and the cruise missile. 2 baseball titans going at it. All right, we're tied at 2 apiece. Next card, boom! 100 for Pantera's not going to do it. 130 chosen going to MLB. All right, next card. There's 2 left. 1 point lead for MLB. Next one is 115 for McArmy. Knife over Resarger. That is Seaton. So Seaton comes back. They are tied at 3 each. Comes down to this, guys. Comes down to this. Boom! 100, Simon. Simon says, Portalize, sit down. And Seaton has moved on to round 3. Congratulations, Seaton. Yay! And we'll be right back with Tex Hooper and Yo-Yo. MLB, thank you so much. Sorry you did not advance. All right, now we got coming up, like I said, we've got Tex Hooper and Yo-Yo. Of course, Tex Hooper hitting the 1-1 last night. Yo-Yo, let's see. Whoop. All right, Tex, you tell me you're on the left. Pack 1, 2, or 3. Yo-Yo, you're on the right. Pack 1, 2, or 3. All right. Yeah, we are blessed, aren't we, Seaton? All right, that's 3. Yo-Yo, are you around? Which is, this is going to be the final one. So right now we have Beulah versus Rom in the semifinals of the bracket, and Seaton's going to face the winner of this one. And then basically, if you win this, you move on to the finals, then you win the next one. That is your blaster box. Oh, let's see. Last call for Yo-Yo. Last call for Yo-Yo. Otherwise, we're going to go with number 1. Let's see. All right. We're calling it. Yo-Yo's we're going to do a first pack for him. Thanks everybody for hanging out here. So I know this is just with everything going on, all the exciting today with like jumbos and everything. Like you got the people who are in this battle, but I appreciate everybody else who stops by just to check it out. All right, let's see. We've got Tex on the left and we've got Yo-Yo on the right. Tex will be worst Wayne because he is the worst ever, and then Yo-Yo is a little glitzy. Yeah, Tex Hooper, I believe I heard that it was limited just like before. All right, and let's see. Yo-Yo has a 97. Tex is getting a 75. Yo-Yo with a 92. 66. 41. Yo-Yo picking up a low number play. 89. All right, here we go. Here's the banger card. Tex on the left and Yo-Yo on the right. Boom! 100 for Mr. Irrelevant. 105. You know what Pantera says? You are irrelevant. Sit down. Tex Hooper taking the point. Ha ha ha. I love it, Beulah. This is awesome. Wish my wife would stop reading the to-do list for tomorrow to me. The to-do list. Hopefully it's all fun stuff. It's Independence Day. All right. Tex on the left, Yo-Yo on the right. Final spot in the final 4 in the first bracket. Boom! 120 for Tex Hooper to 105 for Yo-Yo. Point to Tex. Yo-Yo needs to get on the board. 105, Pantera. 95, Joey Botto. So Yo-Yo does it. Next one coming up. Yo-Yo needs to stay on a roll. 105. No, Tex Hooper with the War God 130. That is 3. So 3 points to 1. Yo-Yo needs to win these next 2. He can't tie. He needs to win them. Boom! 105 to 130. Tex Hooper takes down Yo-Yo. Next one and final one. 110. Too little, too late. Yo-Yo picking up the Phoenix. So getting that 2 points. So that is Tex Hooper moving on. So you have in your final 4 in bracket 1, we've got Beulah against Rom and Seton against Tex Hooper. Congratulations, guys. And then we're going to do next one coming up is Yo-Yo and Heffrey. They're going to be the next ones. They're going to be the next ones that come up. Let me just put this back. See, let me put you away, Yo-Yo. Boom. All right. And let's see. And then the next one up is going to be Yo-Yo again. Let's see. Was that bad Yo-Yo or good Yo-Yo that won? Is that? Oh, no, that was the last one. Yeah. So let's see. And that was, yeah, that was good Yo-Yo that didn't win. So let's see. We'll go with. All right. Yo-Yo's going to be over there. And then Heffrey is that. Let's get you out. Of course, Heffrey with the big hit earlier. Pushing his luck. Trying to get an even bigger banger card. To Yo-Yo and Heffrey. Then Rhodey and Jordan. Then Jordan and Paxman. And then Uscar and Gen Con. All right. So, Heffrey, you are on the right. You got 3 packs. Yo-Yo, you are on the left. Going to go with 1 because I don't think you're in here right now. So again, we go with the first one. Heffrey, which one would you like? What is this? A rap concert? So many yos. Beulah, that's awesome. All right, Heffrey, you in? Let's see. Let these guys know. The Boom Easy. All right, guys. Thanks everybody for joining us. This is someone just hit a 185 auto. That's amazing. Yeah, we only did 170 with our Hardaway. All right, so we've got. Oh, I just got an email. My Bo Jackson Battle Arena order ship. All right, I'm gonna give these guys 15 seconds, and then we're gonna start it up. Yo-Yo on the left. We've got Heffrey on the right. All right, here we go. Yo-Yo says 3. Oh, wait. Nope, sorry. He's on the left. All right, Heffrey, you pick. With customer. Sorry about that, Yo-Yo. Normally 4 is my favorite number, Heffrey, so I'll go with 2. I don't know. Uneven numbers. All right. Let's see. Yo-Yo on the left, Heffrey on the right. Good luck to both of you guys. This is the first spot in the final 4 in bracket 2. Almost there, guys. Wow. All right. We've got Yo-Yo on the left, Heffrey on the right. Yo-Yo will be represented by Willie B. And then that Heffrey is a Brad. All right, let's take a look. 95 for Heff. 80 for Yo-Yo. 99 for Heff. 70s for Yo-Yo. 66. 90. No low number plays. All right, here we go. Yo-Yo on the left, Heffrey on the right. Good luck. Here comes the banger spot. Boom! 125 rare for Yo-Yo. Check out that Blizzard. I always like looking the number. You can always look it up. That also identifies it clearly. So there's no. But he gets the Blizzard banger card. But look who picks up the point. The War God 135. Heffrey with the point. You know what? Yo-Yo, make sure you show the customer this. Tell them you just hit that. All right, Heffrey picking up the first point. All right, next card. 125 Blizzard, and you still don't get the point. Next one. Boom, 130 Warp. Look at that. Yo-Yo had a 120 Unibrow, and he still didn't pick up the point. Uh-oh, Heffrey's about to run away. Yo-Yo needs to make a move here. Boom. 120 Cheetah to 100 mic'd up. He's got a 3-0 lead. Yo-Yo needs to run the table now. Boom. 125 Mustang using Heffrey's boy to beat him down. 3-1. Yo-Yo still has life. Yo-Yo lost in the other bracket. He's trying to stay alive here. He needs to win these next two battles to force another pack. Boom! 125. It's not going to be good enough. He tied. That is 4-2. Boom! And it's going to be, he gets the 90 Leviathan. So Yo-Yo taken up, but he only has 3, and Heffrey at 4. So Heffrey secures the first Final Four spot in the second bracket. Yo-Yo, I'm so sorry. Thank you, Yo-Yo. Thank you, Heffrey. Of course, Heffrey with that monster auto, and yet his luck continues. All right, next we're going over to Brody. All right, Rody's got 2 packs there. Let's see, Rody, and then Jordan. Let's see. Jordan, you're coming up. Let's see, Jordan. All right, Jordan, you're going to be up next. Let's see, let's just get your pack. All right, Jordan. Let's see. And of course, it took both of these guys extra innings to move forward. So, Jordan, do you want the one front or the back? And the same goes for Rody, the front or the back. It took Rody 7 points to win. It took Jordan 6 points to win last time. All right, let's see what you want. Jordan wants the front. All right. And let's see. Oh, Rody's actually here. Holy cow, he actually showed up. All right, let's see. We've got Rody and Jordan now going at it. All right, Rody on the left, Jordan. Rody, that's why I'll never buy again. Well, we appreciate you being here, Yo-Yo. Sorry that your luck didn't turn out. Good luck, Jordan. Good luck, Rody. We love you, Yo-Yo. All right, here we go. Rody on the left, Jordan on the right. They're going to be represented. Rody, he is kind of a, look at that. He lives in California. He does surf, folks. How ironic he gets a Susie Sauce surfer. And then Jordan, not to be outdone, he says, I might be Midwest, but I love to surf. That's how tight this is going to be, this battle, to make it into the Final Four. They're each going to be that close. And for the, let's see, Jordan picking up, nope, nothing, not a low number play. Nope. And Jordan over here, no. And then no 70s. 90. Final one. Nope. Play 100. Sponsored by Radish. All right, now we're going to get to the what you guys have all been waiting for. The main card. Here we go. Here's your banger card. Rody on the left. Jordan on the right. Boom! Whoa, Jordan. I'm Jordan taking the point. 115. Rody getting the Portalize. Steel Rad. Rody, we were asking earlier, would you rather get the bigger hit or the win the point in the round? I actually didn't know with you. It was a Blizzard earlier. If it was a headliner, I think you would take that. But I don't know. Would you rather have had the point right there or the Portalized Rat? Jordan picking up a point, the bigger hit. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. All right, next one up. Like right now is that Jordan has a 1-point lead. Here we go. Good luck, guys. 135, and look it. Say it. Say it, Rody. Say, thank you, Chosen. Thank you, Soto. Thank you, Soto. Rody would be nothing without Juan Soto. Jordan. That's exactly. Yeah, he's dead to me, except when he gets you a point, huh, Rody? All right, tied at 1, gents. Here we go. 115. Jordan takes it. 2 points to 1. Next round. Boom. 120s and identical cards. That is going to give a point to each. So you have 3-2. Jordan over Rody. Got 2 cards left. You want an outright victory, Rody? Take both of these. Boom. 95s. Oh no, Rody. Rody's about to be eliminated. All right. Let's be clear. If Jordan ties, he wins. If Jordan wins, he wins. Rody needs to win to force another pack. I told you, he's the king of forcing additional packs. He's probably going to cost me like 16 million additional packs. Here we go. This is it. A tie or a win for Jordan. He moves on. Right side. On the right side. Tie or a win. He moves on. Left. They go to the next pack. A tie! And Jordan is moving on. Brody is down. He's down for the count. And he's saying, you're dead to me, Soto. Brody, thank you so much. I hope you don't have the yo-yo experience. All right, Jordan and Heffrey now are in the final. And so moving on now is we've got 2 more to do. Jordan has a chance to go in as well. It's going to be Jordan versus Paxman. Hold on 1 second. Let me get the carcasses off of the... That's Rody, and let me get Jordan. All right, next up we got Jordan again. And this time Jordan actually has... Time stand still where I'm flying, lost in love, body, mind, every heartbeat. All right, Jordan, you're going to be on the left. You tell me if you want first, second, or third, going from front to back. And then Paxman. All right, Paxman. Let's see. See, Jordan's going to go with number 2. And Paxman, I don't think you're on here. So... All right, here we go, guys. Let's see. So you're going to take that Paxman. I assume you're not in here. We're going to go with the one in the front. And then we have for you over here, the second one, Jordan. All right, Jordan. Jordan's already in this bracket. So he's trying to take 2 of 4 spots. And actually, he would have a chance because this person is going to face Used Car versus Jen. So he actually would have a chance. Here we go. All right. Let's see. All right. And on the left, let's see. Jordan will be represented by Dijondon. Dr. Fuda on the right. All right. What do we got here for the plays? And again, this is Paxman on the right. 90, nothing low. Jordan, 90s. 80s. 80s. 39. There you go. Paxman, low number play. 65. All right, here we go, guys. This is your banger spot. Good luck, everybody. Jordan on left, Paxman on the right. Boom! 125. Bayou. Silver battle foil. And that's actually going to take it for Jordan. Jordan gets the banger card, and he gets the point. Congratulations, Jordan. you guys are watching for the first time and you're not following our channel here and whatnot, I appreciate if you guys would do that. Let's see. Jordan taking that 1 point. All right, next card up. Jordan with the early 1 point lead. Boom, 125 freak show over the Aeronaut. Your Hall of Fame career is not going to save you now, Aeronauto. That's 2 points for Jordan. Paxman needs to make a move here. 135 Midas. Who's got the Midas touch? That is. Who's got the Midas touch? That's right. That is actually Paxman picking up a point. 2-1 for Jordan. Boom! 115 Unibrow to 110 Juice. Jordan now is up to 3 points to 1 for Paxman. Paxman needs to run the rest of the table on these next two. You're looking for a hit on the right side to force an extra pack, the hope of an extra pack. Boom! 105. Jordan takes it. Jordan takes it. Paxman's incredible luck appears to be running out. Let's see what happens here if he gets another point and ties the last round we just did. 110 and 100. Nope. That's Paxman. So that's going to be 4-2. But Jordan, the story is Jordan securing 2 of the final 4 spots in this bracket. So congratulations, Jordan. We've got used car sales and Gen Con coming up. All right, let's see. Let me put away Jordan. Let's see, Paxman. All right, and then we've got used car sales. And then Gen Con. All right, let's see. So now what we've got is we've got used car on the left, Gen Con on the right. I want you guys to pick your pack. Let's see. Get the music going. And then we'll get through. We're almost done. Final 4s for the 2 brackets right after this. All right, let me see. Anybody in there? Like, we're going to battle it off. This is the final spot. So what do we have coming up? We'll give these guys a second. But we have let's see, Beulah to face off against Rom, Seaton to face off against Tex Hooper. And then the winner of those 2 will face off to win the blaster box and a chance at the booster box. Then you have Heffrey against Jordan in this bracket and Jordan against to be determined. Used car sales. Yep. Hey, used car. We need you to tell us you're going to be on the left. Do you want pack 1, 2, or 3 going from front to back? Pack 3 it is. All right. Gen Con, if she's not in here, we'll go ahead. And this is round 2. So you're trying to secure your spot in the final 4 in bracket 2. If you win this, you would secure your spot in the final 4, a chance to win that blaster box. And also, let's see, no Gen Con. All right. All right. Good luck to you, used car. I'm going to go with Jen in the first one. All right. Used car on the left, Gen Con on the right. Good luck to you guys. You're going to be battling with Grillbert for used car. And then look at that, Gen Con. She even gets a female. Isn't she lucky? Yes. That's my opponent. Yes. Yes. Yet. I never win. Yeah, that's right, Seaton. You got that right. That's what Jen says. She won 2 Wonders Orbs. Nothing special for the place. 93, 66, 37. Gen Con just got a low number play. 81. And here we get to the bangers. All right. Here we go. This is what counts. Who's going to win the first point? Strike blood. What's going to be your banger slot card? Boom! 135 takes it for used car, but Gen Con picking up the Sabotage Silver Battle Foil. Again, Rhodey, we asked him, would you rather have the hit? And actually, did Rhodey? Yeah, actually, He would have won if he didn't have that hit. So that's interesting. All right. Right now, though, used car in the lead. 1-0. All right. Next one. Jen needs to get off the mat. Boom. Not with a 90. Researcher. Tigre. Miguel Cabrera. Still tormenting batters. I mean, pitchers. Used car coming up with point number 2. So used car sales about to take a commanding lead. If he can only win this next one, he'll have a great shot at moving on to the final 4. 130. Jen Con says, "You're not going anywhere." Look at that. Barnacle's like, "I want to throw this flaming trident at you." And Merlone's like, "Son, I'm not new to this league. I know." All right, Jen Con picking up her first point. So it's 2-1. Used car sale really hoping he just gets this point. Boom. 110, 130 for Bison against Bomber. One of the only times you're going to see a football player better than a baseball player. Although it is Josh Allen. So that is going up to 3. Jen needs to run the table now, used car. You say she's lucky. She'd have to win both these. I'm not sure she has that much luck in her. Let's see what happens. Boom! 105 Merlone's used car sale is going on to the final 4. 105 for the sabotage. Not enough. 4-2. Gen Con is out. And used car sales is moving on. All right. Congratulations. Let me put these away. Used car sales. All right. And let's see the next one. All right. Bracket 1, we've got Beulah versus Rom in one semifinal. And let's see. Beulah versus Rom. All right. Get Beulah right up there. Calling Bueller. Bueller. All right, Beulah. You're going to be on the left. And then Rom. So Rom. Let's see. Let me get you up there, Rom. You're one pack that's left. All right, Rom. Gone through 3 packs so far. So, Rom, I don't need to ask you which one you want. Beulah, you there? Is that super second? Oh, so you want to go with number 2? Huh? You don't. Hey, so this is the one you want, right, Bueller? Oh, 2 per. Wait, I missed the conversation. Hey, which one do you want? This one? 2 per super. Beulah, this is the one you want me to rip for you? Okay. All right, good luck. And of course, Rom's down to the last one because he had a extra one. You'll get more if you move on. But the if you don't move on, you just get the 4 and they'll all be ripped for you. All right. Good luck, Beulah. Hey, Dragon Speedster, thanks for joining us. We're doing a battle break right now. Folks are trying to win a blaster box. We're giving away a couple blaster boxes. We're giving away a booster box. So right now they're battling pack for pack based on power. We're in the final 4 for bracket 1. We've got 2 brackets. All right, and right now we've got Beulah on the left and Rom on the right. So good luck to Beulah. Good luck to Rom. All right, what we got? We've got Steamer Stan representing over there, and we've got Frank. I don't think we've seen a Frank. All right. Let's see. Rom, any low number plays? Nope. Rom? Oh. Nope. Final play? 35. Rom picking up a low number play. 95. All right, here we go. This is going to start it out. You know what, guys? I hope regardless who wins, you will both get a banger card right now. This is whoever wins this moves on to the finals. So good luck, guys. Boom! Woo-hoo! 115 Exterminator. Beulah takes the point, but check this out. Grave Digger Ice, Miami Ice. Hey, Galileo, thanks for joining us. Excited for you guys to rip in about a half an hour. Congratulations, Rom. You didn't get the point, but that was a good consolation prize right there. All right. So we've got on that one, we've got Rom who takes point one. All right, next one up. So this is to make it to the championship round of bracket one, a chance to win that blaster box, and then a 1 of 2 chance of winning that booster box. All right, here we go. Next card. Beulah with the 1-point lead with his exterminator. Boom! 90s! You're kidding me! You couldn't win with a you couldn't beat someone who got a 90? That's what he's saying. You couldn't win with somebody with a 90? Oh my god, 1 point for each, guys. So that puts us at Beulah at 2, Rom at 1. Next card. Come on, Rom, get off the deck. 85 for Rom, 115 for the juice. He's juicing and he's taking the point. That is 3 points now for Beulah. You know what that means? It's time to put up or shut up, Rom. Come on, Rom. I know you got the banger Miami Ice, but you need this point. 95s. Oh, it is 2 points for Rom. And now it's 4 points for Beulah. You've got 2 cards left. You need to win both of these. Rom, here we go. 4-2. Beulah to Rom. Rom, you're looking on the right side. You want to see points there. He can't tie. He needs to win. Boom! 120. He's got the merry-go-round. He's moving on to the next hand. So he's got at least one more chance. It's 4-3. So Beulah is at 4-3. If Rom wins this, he can't tie or lose. If he wins this, we'll have to open another. Rom will get a bonus pack because he's out of it, and I'll force another pack. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Boom! 120. Beulah pulls it out. No extra pack for Rom. Rom, congratulations on such a great getting as far as you did into it, making to jet to the semifinals, not make it to the finals. So Beulah is actually going to be the first person who makes it in. Rom is that's about as far as you've gone. Thank you so much, Rom. Seaton and Tex Hooper, you're going to be up to see who faces them. All right, hold on, guys. Let me put the Rom away, and then let's see. And then for Beulah, let me put you away. All right, and then we got, like I was saying, we've got Seaton and Tex Hooper up next. Seaton and Tex Hooper. So Tex Hooper, he's going to be on the right. Tex, tell me if you want the front or the back. And then for Seaton, let's see, Seaton, as you tell me if you want the front or the back. Again, this is the person who's going to face Beulah, and then the winner gets a blaster box. And then they play the winner of bracket 2 to win the booster box. All right, let's see. Tex Hooper says front. And Seaton says front. All right. Good luck to you guys. This is to see who makes it into the finals against Beulah in bracket 1. The winner of that takes home a blaster box as soon as it gets shipped to us from the factory. Again, we don't have those in hand, but we'll send them to you. If you win that, make sure you let us know if you get any hits. All right. So Seaton on the left, Tex Hooper on the right. And it looks like Hoopy's going to be playing for Seaton. Bratwurst for Tex Hooper. He's from New York. Got a lot of Polacks up there. I'm a Polak myself. A lot of Bratwurst, a lot of Germans. All right, let's see. So first one, 91, 90s. Nothing there. Nope. So we got Seaton on the left, Tex Hooper on the right. 69, 57. There's a low number play, Seaton. A little bit of luck to get you started. All right. This is what it's going. Seaton on the left, Tex Hooper on the right. Good luck, guys. This is your banger card. What are you going to get? I hope for both of you, no matter who wins the point, you get a banger card. Both silver battle foils. You've got Exterminator and War God. But it's going to be Seaton taking the point. Congratulations. Seaton takes that. 1 point for Seaton. Tex Hooper, He's taking a gummy right now, but he's hoping he gets a point. 125 over 95. Tech Super does get that point that he needed. 1-1. It's all tied up, baby. Next one. 125 again. Jaybird to the cruise missile. There is nothing. This bird cannot be taken down by any cruise missile that dude can throw at him. That is 2 points for Tex Hooper. Next card. Boom. 115 cruise missile. All of a sudden, the guy with the cruise missile is like, I'll take out the guy with the communications package. Can't take out Jaybird now. This is where Seaton's getting a little bit nervous. 3-1 lead for Seaton, for Tex Hooper. Seaton needs to run the table now. Needs to run the table. Boom! 115 Cheetah. Tex Hooper is the guy who got the super auto, non-auto last night, is moving on. And 105 for Seaton. Seaton getting the last one, 4-2. So you have Tex Hooper and Beulah in the finals for bracket 1. What can I say, Seaton? I'm sorry you didn't go any further. Congratulations on making it as far as you did. Thank you so much, Seaton. And then Tech Super, you'll be back in 1 second. All right, in bracket 2, we've got Heffrey. All right, in bracket 2, we've got Heffrey against Jordan. All right, Jordan. Let's see, front or back, and then Heffrey. Let's see. Oh, don't do that to me, Heffrey. All right, well, if that's the case, Heffrey, I'm going to go with 2, again, with the logic. Stick with the even numbers. All right, and then Jordan, which one do you want back? All right, Jordan wants the back. All right, both want the back. All right, Jordan on your right, Heffrey on your left. Again, this is bracket 2 of Radish Battle Break 118. It is the semifinals. And so we're going to have Jordan go against Used Car Sales in a second. And so the winner of that one will meet the winner of this one. And then someone will take home a blaster box as soon as it gets here from the factory and a chance to play for a booster box. So good luck to everybody. Hawkwin. Let's see. Invite Hawkwin up on stage. All right. I gotta, something, I appreciate you guys sticking around. 3 hours, a long time, but it's exciting for me. This is what I love. All right, here we go. So we've got Heffrey on the left. We got Jordan on the right. And Heffrey's gonna be represented by Rollerboard Rob. And then Jordan, that sneaky devil, he's got that cape. He's trying to confuse his competitors, his battlers. Let's see. Jordan, no low number. No low number for Heff. No 70s. 60s, still no low number. 90. Oh! I saw it immediately! Hoo-hoo! Oh! Bonus play! Congratulations, Hef. Bonus play number 4. 0 hot dogs. This is now a hot dog. It can be removed by your opponent. It can't be removed by your opponent's plays. Discard this play when you spend it. The ghost dog. Wow. Jordan, talk to us about this. I know nobody knows the rule books better than you. And by the way, folks, I know that I'm sure some of you guys does he have to go through the plays? Dude, I watch all the breakers. It's like everybody goes through the paper and people don't look at the plays. I try not to focus. We're not going to get into game strategy. You just want to see cards rip. But that's why I always do the focus to come up. I want to show you that card number because it's important. One, I want you to value it because there are people smart on eBay who do value it. And I want you to know when you go out there. But what was great about this, as I started to zoom in, I saw that bonus play lighting and I knew immediately. That's amazing. Congratulations. What a great way to start a semifinal. All right. So we've got Heffrey on the left and we got Jordan on the right. And we haven't even started. This is the banger card. I hope whoever wins this first round, they get a banger card. Boom! That is not what I was expecting. 100 ice battle foil takes it over a 95 steel battle foil. So that is going to be 1 point for Jordan. All right, next card up. Oh, look at these cards. 90 for Alien, 95, Joey Botto. When is the last time Joey Botto had a game-winning hit? Well, we'll see, Heffrey, if you get a game-winning hit out of Joey Botto. All right, 1-1 tied up. 115 Phoenix to 90 Lawman. As usual, Lawman not capable of winning anything. All right, that is 2 points for Jordan. 1 point for Hef. Boom! 95, 130. We're finally seeing some points. Heffrey comes back in a big way, and it's the stress for these guys. Jordan, I know, is just like, I want to move on. I want to gear. Jordan's like, I want to face myself like Spider-Man. I want a guaranteed blaster box. That's what I want. All right, next one. Here we go. Boom! 130 Bison to 95. That one is a Heffrey point, so 3-2 for Heffrey. So Jordan needs this one to force another pack. So again, a tie or a loss for Jordan on the right, and Heffrey takes it. Jordan needs to win this just to force another pack. So again, you're looking, if the points on the left are greater than the points on the right, Heffrey wins. Boom! 120. Jordan pulls it out, forcing us to go to the next pack. So Jordan and Heffrey are tied. Now keep in mind, folks. Keep in mind, folks, that it's the entire pack we go through. It's not the first card. So these guys are now battling with their next one. So good luck. I guess it's, well, I don't know. I guess I shouldn't say that, Heffrey. It didn't matter which pack, but it does, right? Because it's the order in which they came out. Nice, stressful. Damn it, Jordan, stop pulling that out. That's what she said. All right, family show. Well, it is getting late. By the way, I think Hobby or Bazooka's going to be going on soon. I do like listening to those guys. Love listening to Hobby Club. Hobby Club, though, I feel like you can turn in any time of day or night. You're going to hear them. That's the beauty of them. All right, here we go. So who's going to represent Heffrey this time? Frank and the Bird Dog. Jordan's like, I want someone who's going to Bird Dog it, which is good for a hunter like Jordan. All right, let's see. First play to Jordan. Nothing special there. So again, is that Heffrey has got a 7 out of 10 auto, and he's also got now a bonus play. 59, there's a little limited play. 70. And here we go. All right. Again, I don't care who wins this point. I just want you guys to each get a banger on this card. Silver battle foil for the Hefster, but Jordan taking the point. And that is, a lot of people say Leviathan. Love the artwork in Leviathan, especially on the digital stuff. All right, Jordan is up 4-3. Here we go. Next card. 110, and that is Sabotage. You guys, are we gonna actually have to go to another one? I know I said I wouldn't, but I might. All right, next card. Boom. 125. Check out that fire on Shy Step. I know Hawkman's in the audience. He misses double check and talking about those balls. All right. Right now we have a 5-4 lead for Jordan. Just 5 points he took that against Bayou. Boom! 115 Unibrow over Rockstar. Jazz Chisholm letting Heffrey down just like Yankee fans. All right, let's be clear. It is now 6-4. Heffrey needs to run the table. Good luck to both of you. 115 to 115. It's not going to do it. Jordan's going to take it. They each get a point. And the final one, that is 100 to 100. And they each get a point. And that is going to be, let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to 3, 6. 8-6. Jordan advances. Congratulations, Jordan. So, Heffrey, sorry that my luck ran out in picking for you. So, sorry about that. Now, Jordan's going to go against Used Car Sales Eat. All right, let me put Heffrey away. Put Jordan away. And then, let's see. Now we've got other Jordan. All right, Jordan, you have a choice of 1, 2, 3, and then used car sales. Let's see. All right, everybody, about to go with the final one. 3, 5. All right. Hold on, used car sales, and I'll get you right up. Hey, Hawkwind, I did invite you if you want to come up on stage for a second. Let's see. All right, everybody. We've got, let's see, put on a little bit of music. Again, we're just about to get to the finals. Appreciate those of you who are watching here right now. Make sure you're on mobile too. All right, just invited you again, Hawkwind. All right. Yeah, can't do desktop, buddy. All right. All right, Jordan. I mean, used car. Let's see. Hold on 1 second. All right, used car. You're gonna decide whether you want the front or back on the right, and then Jordan, you're gonna be on the left. So lower, middle, or top. Used car, you want the front. Used car. I guess you ended up. We needed. Well, no. Oh wait. Actually, Jordan, wait. Hold on a second. Nope. Hold on 1 second. All right, guys, hold on 1 second. We'll get to the championship here. All right, there you go, Jordan. You got to pick the front or the back. Hey, okay.
Oh God. Hold on.
Maybe shut up your desktop. All right. Hey, let me know. Let's see. You want the back, Jordan. All right. Okay. And let's see. Used car, you want the front? All right. So we're good. All right. So used car on the right, Jordan on the left. All right. Good luck, guys. Jordan on the left. Yes, and you're right, Jordan. I picked up the one over there. So I have everything labeled which bracket it's coming from. So I just picked up the right one. Over on my table off to the side I have. All right, good luck, guys. See, hopefully you guys will go to a second pack, and that way the winner gets to get an additional bonus pass. All right, we got Jordan on the left, used car on the right. Jordan will be represented by Grillbert. Frank will be used car sales. All right, let's see. Used car, 98, 76, 75, 65. Let's see, used car, 70. All right, no low number plays, no bonus plays there. Here we go, guys. Good luck. Jordan on the left, used car on the right. This is going to be to make it to the finals in bracket 2. 130 takes it. Warp taking it for Jordan. Of course, used car picking up the silver Battlefall. So if you're going to lose a point, though, I will say one thing. If you have to lose a point, at least get something out of it. So used car losing that, Jordan taking 1 point. So Jordan had 1-0. Here we go. 130 coming back, ice against ice, Mustang over Phoenix. You always had that question, if a Mustang and a Phoenix met in a field in a battle, who would win? I think we just solved it. All right, here we go. Tied at 1. Boom. 120 McArmy knife. Are you kidding me? That does not take it, used car sales. It's 130 for Harpoon. Bryce Harper still bringing that Philly magic. 2-1, Jordan over used car. Here we go. 90. I told you people at the beginning, how often is a 90 actually going to win? Well, it's winning this time and tied it up right at 2 each. So 2-2, used car Jordan. All right, next one. Here we go. 125 Mustang does not take it for used car. Chosen takes it. Check out that spray, by the way. That vision's amazing. All right, I know that's not what Jordan and used car want to talk about. They're like, I just want to see what happens. What's the score right now, guys? What do you think it is? Well, it's 3-2 for Jordan. So used car needs this. He can't tie. He can't lose. He needs to win to force another pack. So if you see a bigger number on the left, Jordan is facing himself in the bracket 1 finals. Boom! Oh, Tigre takes it. They're going to another pack. Good luck, gentlemen. Jordan on the left. Used car on the right. All right. And let's see. Jordan will be represented by Sherlock. King Ketchup will represent used car. No low numbers there. Huh. Look at that white on there. That's a low number play. Not very low, but it is. All right, here we go, guys. Here's your banger card. Good luck to both of you. I hope you both get a banger on this one. Oh, and you get the banger card, the Donnie Buckets, Silver Battle Foil, and the point. That one's going to used car. The nerves for Jordan right now because he knows if he wins this, he takes home a blaster box. All right, 1-0. Or no, it's 4-3 used cards. Next one. 105, Mr. Irrelevant. It is now 5-3 for used card. Next one. 115 ties. It is now 6-4 for used car sales. 3 cards left. Boom. 110 to 95. So that is going to be 4, 2, 7. And that is going to do it for Jordan. Is that 105? Let's see. That's going to be another point. And then 105 loses to the Shy Step 120. So the final score is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 5, 6, 8. 8 to 5. So congratulations, guys. Is that Jordan will be facing, and you know what's crazy? Jordan's going to be coming right back to face him again. So let's see, used car sale on the right. Let's see, Jordan on the left. All right, guys. Am I out of packs? You guys, yes, but you get bonus packs now because you've moved on. And let's see, you get bonus packs. We'll give you so you keep competing. All right. Let's see. Next up is like it's Beulah against Tex Hooper. Beulah against Tex Hooper. Beulah against Tex Hooper. All right, just one pack. Beulah against Tex Hooper. Yeah, one Beulah. Good sense of humor. All right, guys, this is it. Whoever wins this wins a. Whoever wins this wins a blaster box. Good luck. All right, set it up. Let's see. Let's get that sucker ready. All right, here we go. So we got Beulah on the left, Tex on the right. Worst Wayne and Dr. Furter. Beulah on the, let's see, this is Tex Hooper. Oh, 48. Tex Hooper gets a low number plate, and actually 61 gets a low number play for Beulah. All right, here we go. Good luck to Beulah on the left, Tex on the right. Regardless, I hope your first hit is a banger, guys. Are you kidding me? In the bracket one championship. That's insane. Congratulations, Beulah. That's 1 point. And look at that. Are you just going to steamroll now? Yeah, looks like it. Tex Hooper had gotten that auto after getting the super non-auto last night. Look at that. Wow, what a dominant performance. Five to one. 5 to 1. Beulah is our champion. He wins a blaster box. And he will be playing for the booster box. Congratulations, Beulah. All right, folks. That's amazing. Yeah. Tell your wife you didn't have to do the to-do list because it was worth it. All right, and now coming up, let's see. All right, next we are going to have Jordan and used car going back at it again. And let's see, used car has no packs left. So we got to give him one right there. Do, 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 do. All right, hold on a second. We'll get set up for this round. Hold on one second. All right, here we go, guys. No, Hawkwind, I can't show it in the background because actually I'm not set up right now with the right Sharpie and plastic, so that right now I have an organizer and everything sticks with what their name is. So 100% agree, Hawkwind, to have all the hits out. That would be great, but that is not what we have right now. So unfortunately, just that's not an option. The organization would not be there for me. All right, we've got Jordan on the left, and we've got, let's see, Jordan on the left, and we've got used car on the right. And again, these are bonus packs for you guys because you're out of packs. Here we go, guys. So Jordan will be Susie Sauce. Again, he said, I'm a Midwestern boy, but I like to surf. Hoopy's there. All right, let's see. Used car. Be nice to have another bonus play like Heffrey got. Yeah, have one of my kids draw a character of the card and put it there. All right, last play. Let's see any low number plays. 100. That's about not as low as you can get. 56. 56 for Jordan. That is a limited play number. All right, here we go, guys. Here we go. Regardless, guys, get a banger on this first card. Hey, guys, just to let you know, right now we're in the bonus packs, and I talked about it. So what we're going to do, if we end up with, no, you know what? Forget it. I'm not going to do anything. If I'll keep ripping packs. These are all bonus packs you guys are getting at this point. I'll keep ripping them for you. All right, here we go, guys. Good luck. Bonus for both of you. Boom! Oh my God! What a way to start the Bracket 2 Championship. Check that out. Ho-ho! A Blizzard Fire. 130 Donnie Buckets. Check out that Glow mixtape. Insane. Jordan, you are on the left. Jordan, you just got the Glow mixtape. And used car, you just got the Blizzard Fire 130. So used car picking up the point. All right, used car picks up that point. And that is 1-0 over Jordan. All right, let me get my music going again. All right, here we go. Good luck. Boom. 120. That is used car sales taking a 2-0 lead. Boom. 100. Is this going to be like last time where we saw one person walk away with it? Next one. Here we go. Boom. 125 Mustang. Boom. 125 J Jets. Boom. 95 Sprinkler takes it, but used car ends up taking this one 5-1. That pack sucked. Dude, this pack sucked. Wow. Low power. Yes, I agree with you, Jordan. All right. So let me see. Let me put Jordan away. All right, here we go, guys. We're down to the finals. So we have Jordan. Thanks a lot. I really appreciate it. Appreciate you taking part in it. Thanks for being here and hanging out. I know you've been doing other stuff, but keeping us in the background. So I really appreciate your support, Jordan. It does mean a lot. Used car sales, thanks a lot. We're down to the finals. We've got Beulah against Used Car. All right, here we go. Let's go down to the 2-packs. And so let's see, Beulah and you guys say which pack you want. And if you both want the same one, I'll figure out how to do it. All right, so you want the one on the right. Beulah wants the one on the right. Used car. Which one do you want? Jordan, I never opened my used car. Which one do you want? You want the one on the right or the left? All right, you both want the right. So I am going to go ahead and I'm going to spin the wheel in the Radish Discord. And that's how we'll do. Let's see. Used and Beulah. And the winner is going to be the person on the right. The person who gets the one on the right is used. All right. Here we go. You're both champions, so that's why we're not going like first bracket versus last bracket. So we're going to do Beulah left, used right. All right. Beulah's on the left, used is on the right. What happened? I messed up. Why would you ask if you messed up? You're in the championship. You just trounced on Jordan. All right, Beulah, let's take a moment. So what happened is, okay, so the one thing, just to make clear, there are two 16-member brackets. If you win your 16-member bracket, which you did, you win a blaster box. Now you face the winner of the other 16-member bracket, and you two play for the booster box. So whoever wins this wins the booster box. You've already won a blaster box. Now you're going to win a booster box. All right. And so now we're down to, you guys are just on bonus packs. So I'm just pulling them out and ripping them for you guys because you've made it this far. Oh, man. Oh, let's see. All right, guys. This is it. This is the championship. Again, person's going to win the booster box. We'll be able to get this shipped out to you guys so you have it for national. The blaster once the factories get it. All right. So we've got Beulah on the left, twirly girl. So Beulah's a little twirly girl. Mustard man on the right. All right, let's see. 86, 83. Yeah, it's fire time. This is fire. Oh, 40, low number play. It's been fire pretty much this whole box. I will say they did not disappoint since the alpha. The alpha update is just as fire. Here we go. Whatever happens, guys, who wins a point, I hope you both have a banger in this slot. So good luck to everybody. Beulah on the left, used on the right. Boom! Not what I was expecting. 105 takes it. They're just ice battle foils. So that is 1 point to use. This is all for a booster box. Whoever wins this gets the booster box. Mustang 130 taking another point. That's 2 points. Used car, tell me you're not a little bit nervous. You built up a 2-0 lead and you're like, used car, you're like, oh, we're both winners. Let's see. And Beulah, I need you to get off that mat and say, no. One, look at that. You did. You got a 115, the new Halo Phoenix, but he came in with a Unibrow 120. So this is the key moment. It's 3-0. You need to run the table now. Come on, Beulah. Boom. 95. You did it with a Foxhole 95. Nobody has been more excited to see a Foxhole Steel paper than you. All right, here we go. You got to do it again. You got to do it again, Beulah. 125. Donnie Buckets takes it, and Used Car ETH is the winner of the booster box. Beulah is still going home with a blaster box. So you're not going home empty-handed. 4-2 is the final for the championship. Congratulations to Used Car. Beulah, good job on your run. So you guys are both winners. You do get the blaster box as soon as they arrive from the factory, and a Used Car will send you that booster box. So, all right, everybody. Take care. Appreciate everybody who tuned in. And we'll get these sent out. Independence Day is tomorrow. So just to let you know, is we've got Sunday afterwards. it might be Monday before it goes out. So I apologize for that. Thanks, everybody. Take care. Thank you, used car.